You know, we staying wet out here. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Bitch, my water costs $3.99, ho.
You know how we
I ain't
lemon.
worried about no bitch. The fuck?
My water costs $2.50, nigga. We ain't drinking no Deer Park out here.
Nigga, my water costs more than your Uber, girl. I ain't worried about you.
My water costs more than them backwoods, nigga.
I ain't worried about you.
My water do cost more than the backwoods.
It was you that bought the water, right?
Yeah,
the mineral water.
I had time to stop and bring some this time.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
I got one big ass joint for me.
Nah, but the thing is,
I mean, like, this basically water though.
We drinking better than water. We drinking Flying Dog.
Ignore these cans, Flying Dog.
We might have other cans, but don't look at them because Flying Dog.
I mean, that's basically water though.
The only one I love. Black men don't cheat. Anyway,
black men don't cheat. Flying Dog. Abolish the police. Flying Dog.
It won't work the way people think it will.
Flying Dog. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Flying Dog.
Policy doesn't matter if your culture doesn't fit.
Flying Dog.
Comparing America to the socialist Scandinavian countries and saying we should have socialism because it works for them ignores several factors such as culture and population and demographics. Let's be intellectually honest. Flying Dog.
Yikes.
I'm not opposed to the thing itself. Like a few policies is good, but like don't use that justification because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't use Flying Dog as a justification to abolish the police state. Anyway,
no, I mean,
anyway, we're back in the attic.
Yeah.
Tommy Tine's bag of chips. I gotta think of my other ones right now.
Titus Cornelius is my new one.
Titus Cornelius?
Yeah.
Titus Cornelius, the River Warlord AM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming at you one more time.
He is.
We Kill Cowboys in the Attic, everywhere you get podcasts, Attic and Friends, on all social media and on YouTube. Look us up, like, and subscribe. With us today, barring technical difficulties, overcoming the odds, coming back at us again, we got Big Boss Purp.
Yes, sir. Yes,
the Water Lord.
Water Lord Purple. Squad Captain Purple.
Water
OG
Lord
Purp. Purp in the cut might fuck you up. I just made that shit up.
Mr. Wet Your Whistle, boy. Mr. Wet Your Whistle.
I don't know about that. I don't know if I like the way that sounds.
Mr. Wet Your Whistle, that's dope.
Mr. Wet Your Whistle.
Mr. Wet Your Whistle.
That's what they used to say when they were like, "Hey, do you want something to drink?" Like,
you want
something to wet
your whistle?
I still don't like the way it sounds. Wet your whistle.
Sounds kind of gay, huh?
I mean, niggas used to name their kids Dick. So what are you gonna, you know?
Oh yeah,
it's short for Richard.
Yeah.
Which you know.
Which what made sense, right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What about Rick? Anyway.
Yeah, what about Rick? But yeah, Tommy Tynes, DJ Little Big Young, Gully Gus, Tommy Burkhart, Julius Sweaters, Cornwall Club. Raul the Poet, Neo Patriarch, Baldrick Blood, Gil Groove, Gary Gangbang, Alan Outraxia.
Gary Gangbang.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Jake Jackets, Freddie Flatbread, Howie Jess, DJ Bag of Chips, Fuck a Belt, Lil Belt, Solar Bar Pants, Subhuman Gabe, Ill Groove, Goo the Goon.
Subhuman Gabe.
Fuck
Goo
a Belt.
the Goon. Nick Colty, Mickey Milwaukee, Bam Skirt, Curtis Tomas, Doc Spunk.
God damn.
Coming at you again.
Yeah, y'all aliases are way better than mine. That nigga got a list.
I don't remember the names off top. I want to remember all those off top.
Half the names on that list, a nigga said the name and then passed out right after.
Hey. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I was like, yeah, well, bring me off some, Bert.
A nigga was asking you for that because he thought he was going to choke on his own vomit, bag of chips, and you made it into your alias. He was like, Tommy, bag of chips.
I don't know where a bag of chips came from, bro. I was like, yo, bag of chips, you feel me?
I also am a nigga with a bunch of aliases and
of course.
It came from
monikers.
Chip. It came from Chip, who was supposed to be the third member of the attic. He didn't make it. Chip, no.
Chip died during rituals.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Chip.
Chip died during the initiation rituals.
Oh, damn.
Anyway, we don't talk about Chip anymore. But yeah, what are some of your aliases?
Shit. You know, it's Big Boss Purple, Squad Captain Purple.
You feel me?
OG Purp.
What?
Big Yerple.
What? Squad Fighter Purp.
Screwmain Purp.
What?
Motherfucking goddamn Lil Grimy Purp.
What?
Sergeant
Lil
Purp.
Purple.
What?
Sergeant Purp.
Sergeant Purp.
That's added to the list now.
Sergeant
Captain Purp.
Purp.
Colonel Purp.
Sergeant Purp, Colonel Purp, Gen Purp. You know what I'm saying?
Chef Purp.
Dr. Purp.
Nah, Gen
Dr.
Purp's fire. Gen
Dr.
Purp's
Purp.
fire.
OBGYN Purp.
He's
OBGYN,
giving
bro.
me some new ones. I like it. They don't be surprised.
OBGYN.
It's
It's gonna be Instagram by the end of the fucking episode. Like shit.
It might be.
Like
might
shit,
be.
bro.
I don't know. Like I should keep a list of all mine, just like you, cause I
Purp the family. Purp my ride.
Purp by ride.
Purp by ride.
Purp by ride's hard.
Yeah, I don't know. Candy coated purple, OG flame, OG
flame.
motherfucking
OG
goddamn. I don't know. I just
Oh yes.
OG
No, OG
young skate rat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Young spit take.
Young spit take.
little boy slide. You know, I don't know. I'm just making shit up now.
It's all
know,
that at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Little water.
Oh, what? No,
Designer-
that's
Designer
smoke
H2O.
perp. That's smoke perps, isn't it?
Yeah, I know it is, but it's
Yeah,
mine
bro.
now.
Oh man, yeah, cause that nigga bought.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that
Lil-
nigga. You see his freestyle, the most
Yeah,
recent
nah.
Who?
smoke perps.
I've been avoiding
Oh,
it.
no.
I've been avoiding it because I know it's gonna hurt me. Because I was behind Smoke Purp since fucking Ski Mask. Like when he dropped Ski Mask, I was like, oh,
Smoke.
this is what we
yeah.
doing now.
Smoke was
He got the one Lil Water song that I like though.
He got
Smoke.
yeah.
Smoke was one of those guys I think that was like best suited for the blog era because it was a more internet heavy era, and the internet was still like a road. It was still like, yeah, you got your music from there, but because of the way you were getting it, it was still kind of this rogue thing. So now
Yeah.
now streaming came. It's like, all right, you can still have those niggas who have most of their push,
It's
or
more
not even
calculated
or
now.
not even most of their push, but like those guys who, you know, they're internet guys, so to speak.
Tight.
You can have that, but it's all we took that back. It's on the streaming service. We being the big corporations, we took that back. It's on the streaming services.
Yeah,
now.
no. Once
It's
they
no
figure
longer
out
some
how
shit on the
to
blog.
once they figure out how to monetize that shit and get their money out of it, it's over. Like
You spoke to a
yeah.
nigga in the hallway about Smoke Purp. It was a 70% chance he didn't know who you was talking about. If he wasn't tapped in,
oh no,
he didn't know.
that
Yeah.
2012 through 2016 like SoundCloud, YouTube era, like
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, I think
I
we
miss
can.
it so much.
Oh yeah, I miss it like on the sound and like nostalgia tip. Just like I think we can all collectively agree that like we were all high. we were all in a certain mind state, and we allowed a certain amount of niggas to get past and be like, oh no, these niggas crank. You know what I'm saying? Like the smoke perps, little pumps. You know what I'm saying? All the niggas.
Smoke Purp,
Purp,
crank.
that's the thing. Purp
Smoke
had,
Purp
Purp had,
crank.
That's
Purp
the
had
thing.
tracks. He's
Like,
just not.
that-
I'm
that's the
banging
thing,
out
like,
that
yeah.
Nina. I feel
Like,
like,
they-
John Cena. All my diamonds, Aquafina.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
Fuck Aquafina though. We drinking Iceland spring water though.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was like, shout, put it on the camera, fool. You know what I'm saying? We drink real water out here. Ooh. I heard like filtered water is like not good for you.
Yeah,
I
take out
I
all
would
the
not.
minerals and
Yeah,
nutrients.
you,
and
you,
shit.
you need minerals.
You
I
want
heard.
that? You want that reverse osmosis shit?
Yeah, type
or
shit.
like
I heard the best thing to
some
drink is
spring
like
water.
yeah,
Spring water.
like some enriched spring, and it's
Yeah.
like from one of those brands. It's like, you know, hey, we're gonna stay medium sized and actually deliver you a good product rather than mass produce our shit and
Rather than go
and
Fiji.
you know, and go big and just
Rather than
everybody
go
you know.
corporate. You know what I mean?
Fiji, I mean, I drank it. It was like that's the thing.
Fiji's like
I-
fake designer.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
it's
You can
like,
tell you can tell the difference between like
Fiji's
better
like-
water.
Fiji's like the Ralph Lauren of like designer waters, basically.
Very-
like,
very Tommy
it's-
Hilfiger-esque,
it's-
right?
It's,
Yeah.
it's Tommy. It's Ralph Lauren in the sense that like. Yeah, it's designer, but
It's
you can still
entry
get
level
that shit. But you
designer,
can get
yeah.
that shit anywhere, from a TJ Maxx to a Macy's. Like,
Exactly.
you like. I mean,
Big, we all been in the mall Macy's where they have that fire section that's like carpeted
The
and shit,
polo
where they put all
section.
the polo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nigga, oh man.
Oh yeah, about to say niggas would get followed throughout that section and not throughout the whole store.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
Like go into the cardigans, go into menswear, go into menswear and steal a suit. You will be fine. But once you touch where them polos are,
Yeah, once you touch where Ralph.
and the boots that were like
Where Ralph
$50,
walks.
that once you get to the $50 boots, nah, we not even.
It's
you know.
always funny, like especially like how naive I was, like especially back in the day. Like
Yeah.
I would always figure like, oh no, they're just being bothersome employees. Like that's just their job. They're just like, you know, like,
I used to
oh, can
work
I
at
help you with
Macy's.
something? I'm just like, no, stop doing your job. You know what I'm saying? But like, it did take like some
No.
growing up to be like,
At-
oh, they don't do that to every customer.
At stores like Macy's, they like don't want you to be just chilling behind the register the whole time. They're like, no, you gotta walk the floor and like actually talk to customers and
Oh
like,
yeah, bro.
try to help them out. If you're not doing that and there's no one in your department, like you need to be just straightening shit up or like restocking shit. Like,
Bro, I mastered the game. Like I worked at Macy's, like a backstage, you know, where they put all the niggas and shit.
you know, I was front
like
line. Front
fool.
line on the register.
Bro.
Wheaton Mall, Macy's home store, Macy's jewelry department.
Yes, indeed.
yeah, you
feel
You need ice, you go to Purp.
like shit, but
Purp, the ice salesman.
oh man, no, I had such like I was such like bad.
Ice salesman Purp.
Nah, I was watch counter. I didn't really work behind the fine jewelry. Like I wasn't with the wedding rings and shit. I was like,
No, they knew.
like your watches, your basic watches, like
Watchman Purp.
Like,
watches,
shit,
and
your-
then like
your
I would
your
work like
Casios,
I
you know
would
what I'm
work
saying?
and I would work like the mid-range jewelry counter, like your sterling silvers and your pearls and shit.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, of
but
course.
like they wasn't letting me back there with the 24 karat like and fucking,
Nah, you giving discounts on them
yeah,
shit as fuck.
diamonds, like, nah.
This all principle, you know what I'm saying?
I worked in like handbags, and I would give like bad joints discounts on Michael Kors bags and
Of
shit.
course,
every now and
naturally.
Then. I wasn't supposed to, but like the man
Is
I'd
the
be like,
world
nah, she
supposed
was
to work
arguing with
any
me
other
about
way?
the price, so I just gave it to
like,
her.
shit. So I was like, bro, like well, not gonna make the sale. What do you want me to do?
exactly.
Nah, bro, the backstage shit was horrible because like I would have such bad anxiety. I was like I would make any excuse not to be like up on register or whatever. Like I would fuck up so bad like $100 sale or whatever. Like you know what I'm saying, like $100 or so. It's like they're like, oh no, you gotta do it like that. I was like, oh well, maybe I shouldn't be up here. And like yeah, knowing that I was like, but like bro, they would send me like they put me in like the way back. Like on like houseware and shit, like kitchenware.
That's where I was.
Kitchenware, bro. That's where it's at, nigga.
Because it's a wasteland. There's no one's ever in that department.
Ever, and it
no
always
one's ever
seems
in
to be
that
messed
department
up.
unless there's like a big sale, and then you get the occasional like people shopping for like wedding registries and shit. That's it.
Nah,
that
but
is
fool-
it. Other than that, no one's coming back there because most people buy one set of pots and pans, and that's their pots and pans for the rest of their life.
Nah, but bro, so you weren't even hit, bro. Like the that's regular general Macy's thinking. Like, all right, I'm gonna get like one set of like $100 pots and pans to be good, bro. Backstage, bro. Backstage is where all the discount shit was, nigga. Bro, just full all the time. Just,
Yeah, I bet because people
just everybody
people buy
trying
shit
to
that
get
they know they don't need
everything,
if they
bro.
know that it's like
nigga
at a discounted price. They're just like, oh, well, like we don't need them now, but we might need them. So
Yeah,
let's
and
just
this,
get them
and,
now. Like,
yeah, and this is like philosophically. So I don't know, like y'all can like agree or disagree with me, but like when it comes to those kind of like shopping establishments, you know what I'm saying, like the super discount stores, the oh you got a coupon on this all day or whatever shit like that. It's just like, is it wrong for me to not give the best service possible? You know, like is it wrong? Is it wrong for me to just be like, get what you get? You know what I mean? Like it's already cheap. You're not paying anything. Like, what do you really expect from me?
you're not wrong, but according to the Macy's training, like you have to be nice as shit to every single person.
I mean,
that
yeah,
walks through the door.
don't be a dick, but like,
fuck
come on.
that. I had a lady throw
not
clothes
a
at me
dick.
because she wasn't next in line. So fuck that. Like some
See-
people just don't deserve for me to be nice to. Like
See, bro,
I never worked retail, and I'm so glad because it's just
Yeah.
it's just
you're
some
not
shit.
missing nothing.
It's just some shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you ain't
hey, yo.
you ain't
You're
missing
not
much.
missing nothing.
You ain't missing much. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers be telling me about yeah, dude spat or like threw coffee at me or just some shit. I'm
I
like,
ain't never
hey,
had you
yo.
throw coffee at me. I'm sliding over
no.
the register. Like I'm sliding over the counter.
He
Like
ain't never get that bad, but
that I'm getting fired that day. I don't give a fuck.
If
Oh,
a
no, I might be catching a charge that
if a
day.
motherfucker clears his throat too hard, like he's trying to build that shit up to launch it at you, you gotta do you hop over.
The only
That's
reason
what it
I
is.
ain't tripped when the lady threw clothes at me was because my shift ended in 5 minutes, so I didn't give a fuck.
So like
I was just like,
you're at a point where like
Shirt
everything's
just hit you
funny.
in the face.
I just like
You're
ate it.
just like fuck it, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
like,
I'm not gonna have to
like,
deal with this
she
in a
wasn't next in
second.
line. Bring up the next person.
Like you're
Person
gonna
that came to relieve me came. I said,
just like you're gonna be here in 5
I'm out.
minutes. I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I don't
I'm going home. I'm about to take this hot ass dress shirt off,
and fucking
unstrangle
start.
myself with this fucking tie because
Oh yeah, regular Macy's had ties.
they made you wear a tie. One time I came and I didn't have one on because like I got a thick ass neck.
Oh
Like,
nigga, ties are the
not
best.
fucking comfortable for me.
Ties are the
So
best.
I just didn't wear one this particular day, and that manager came up to me and she was like, "You're not wearing a tie. Why?" And I was just like, "I just
Did she say it like that, son? Like
pretty much?" And then she
oh,
was
like you
"No,
were fucking nothing.
no." But then when she looked at me,
You're a
she was like,
piece of
she was
shit.
like, "Yeah, you need to go downstairs and buy one." I said, "Excuse
Buy
me."
one?
So I went downstairs.
Stole a tie.
I went downstairs. I was like, my homie Jimmy was working down there. I said, "Yo, Jimmy,
I'm gonna take this tie,
I'm about
bro.
to buy this tie. You could charge me, but like, best believe when my shift's over, it's coming right back. So
On God,
be ready. Like,
Be ready to take this joint right
Yep.
back, bro.
wore it for the shift. Walk my ass back downstairs. Yeah.
It's
Turn
always
this.
kind of like
You don't have
and
a tie. You need to find one. So
Yeah, but it's all-
I choked the man unconscious.
and then took his tie, and then took his tie. But like yeah, I'm always baffled in a certain way, like when people are not like complain or anything like that, but when they like tell tales about like horrible bosses who made you do this and this and this. I'm just like. Like, you know how easily I got this job? That's how easily I'm gonna get the next job, bro. Like, I don't need to be here.
It's some shit.
Yeah,
It's
jobs like that,
I've
a
ne-
dime a dozen. Like,
Like,
you
yeah,
can-
I've never taken even like, bro, like you're a college graduate, you worked 4 years for your degree, whatever. I'm just like, is that the only fucking, I don't know, wedding firm there is or whatever, like wedding planning firm?
Wedding firm?
Is that
Why is this the example?
That's why
I don't know. I'm thinking of a random fucking job that means nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Are you
wedding firm.
gonna be HR? Can you be HR anywhere else? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like these jobs don't matter.
I mean, you could be HR one place. You could be HR a lot of
That's what I'm
places.
saying.
can
Like
be
how,
HR
like
anywhere.
how dare you disrespect yourself by
Yeah,
taking that kind of disrespect from another person?
That's why I tucked bread away, because I was like, the minute that a job becomes unacceptable, I'm out of there.
Facts.
I can't do it.
As you should.
I can't
Nah,
do
just,
it. Man.
it just makes me more happy just being like, oh, you really think that like you're gonna get away with yelling at me, and I'm going to make you beat your wife when you get home. That's how much I'm gonna ruin your
You're gonna
day.
be punching you're gonna be punching the air like Boys in the Hood.
That's how much I want to ruin your day. You just get. You know what I'm saying? It's
like
like
they
Cuba
used-
Gooding Jr. You know what I'm saying?
It's like they used to say on them them YouTube videos that y'all need to watch. It's called the Baltimore Pack Session.
A
That's it.
Baltimore pack session.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
say.
because
It
those
should
niggas
does
don't
it
say
fe-
roast or like
Does
Joan
it feature
or
my
nothing.
man?
Them
He'll
niggas
sit
say
him down,
pack.
Sandy. At all? Does that my
Wait, hang
local
on,
does
hang
my
on,
local
hang on,
does my
hang on.
local hero make
Hang
the
on.
cut at all?
I'm confused. Well, first of all, yeah, watch those, because like they say on their Facebook, I'm about to give this nigga the blues. But
I'm about to give this nigga the blues.
I'm confused about this character you just named. Why do they call him Sit 'em Down Sandy?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Actually,
Wait, what? Where did this come from? I missed the sit him down Sandy part.
I'm glad you asked.
Was that in your list of names?
He's a person, but I'm trying to figure
Oh,
out
Purp, since you asked,
why do they call him Sit 'em Down Sandy?
Wait, where did this come from?
Can you let Jake in real quick, actually? Or actually, can you just give him this the USB? He's outside in his car. Thank you. But I'm glad you both asked. Sit him down, Sandy, is I figure at this point it's folklore in the Baltimore and greater Maryland community.
He exists in our dreams. DC, really. But
DC really, actually. But apparently this is a man whose jaw is just so legendary. So in its
Pause.
in its lack of ability to give in. You know what I'm saying?
Pause
Just
again.
to take a punch.
Oh,
you
so
know
you
what I'm
just be eating punches and shit.
He apparently he's the DC Mike Tyson. The where is he? Where specifically is he from?
Southeast.
Southeast. The Southeast Mike Tyson.
And niggas like to fight out there, so that's kind of saying something.
Yeah, son. And we were in we were at Raw Inc. and we were just regaled with tales of this man just knocking niggas out.
Now, why do they call him Sit 'em Down Sandy? They call
Because he sit him down.
He sit him down. Anybody, anytime. Listen, you go up there, niggas bet they hold checks, man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 racks. Sit him down, Sandy. He's undefeated. You know why? Everybody who come up to him, he sit him down.
He sit him.
He sit him down.
My God, Purp. We were at this joint, man. And this man just wouldn't stop talking about this fool. Sit him down, Sandy.
Yo, it was just good fellowship, and then
But about to say, not stop talking about this old man who did time, and it just is a good, and this fights well. Like, bro, it was a hilarious thing, but
I was like, wait, what's I was in the middle of it. I was like, wait, what's going on?
yeah, I was just like going off you. I was like, you have more experience with characters like this than I.
Yeah, Atlanta teach you how to deal with any type of character.
I was just carrying on, as they say.
Even dude that was telling us, he reminds me of Cowboy who used to live on my block. Cowboy sold.
Why did they call him Cowboy son? AM.
Because he usually had on either a wife beater or no shirt and a cowboy hat and like some patches on his jeans and on the hat. So he would have like you know
the nigga that left.
yeah you know the
Should
two
have been a cowboy.
yeah you know the
Should have
two,
learned how to rope and ride.
that patch, that motorcycle patch was like the two hot chicks with their legs out. And it's
Like the Kappa fucking the Kappa logo.
Yeah, he had that.
Oh
he had like the Ace of Spades and all that shit.
Of course, shout out Lemmy, bro.
He sold in this order: chips, water, soda, Rellos, and possibly crack.
Chips, water, soda, Rellos,
And crack.
What a combination.
He would only offer you that first, what was that, 4 or 5 things I made. Crack was just like, hey, what's that?
Oh, did you want some?
You know what I mean?
Oh, did you want crack?
People are coming to the window and they're reaching, they're putting things in their pocket. It's like, hey, if you... Oh, he sold cigarettes too, obviously. By the way, this guy, you know where he sold this? Literally, he sold these things out of his house, but his house is like, I could throw a rock. No, a 10-year-old child could throw a rock and hit a corner store.
Well,
that's how close he was. The corner store was run by a character. He was actually a white dude. His name was Finesse.
Nigga.
Yeah, his name
But
was.
like, isn't
his name
that how it
Finesse.
was like in high school for real? Like you would get shit off niggas selling shit as opposed to just going like down the street.
Yeah,
No,
100,000.
no, because like, if I buy a Rello from Carl, it's a single Rello for $1.
Don't buy a Rello from people. I'm talking about like candy and shit, nigga. Like, don't buy a fucking Rello off
There's
a
a
nigga.
there's a store literally 20 feet away. Why would I do this? Literally 20 feet.
Man, you supporting local businesses, bro. What are you talking about? You piece of
small
shit.
businesses, like
That's
maybe his
right,
prices
bro.
was cheaper.
How do you expect people to support the podcast, bro? You don't support local businesses.
That's that. In this metaphor, the podcast is the far superior corner store, and you supporting anybody else
is every other podcast.
Yeah, is you buying a Rello? Is you buying one single Rello from Carl? That was his real name, Carl. That's you buying a Rello from Carl.
A nigga named Carl.
Yeah, that's you buying a Rello from Carl for $1 when you could have got
scapula.
Yeah, when you could have got 2 for $1
the button
at the corner store.
One touch of the button.
Jimmy, help!
Oh, Jim, I don't know about this. Shut up, Carl.
Shut up, Carl. I own you.
I remember that shit, bro. Oh man,
That was my first time.
like shit
In the
But
Ascendant
how's your podcast going though, bro? The Don, the Purp and the
It's
Don,
not.
Purp and the Don,
Purp and the
bro.
Don, but it's not.
There's no
going
season.
right
There's
now.
no season 2 coming, bro.
There
Type
is
shit?
a season 2. Like we're gonna do season 2.
How do you
It's just-
divide by seasons on a
it's
podcast?
just-
Isn't it just episodes?
I'm gonna keep it a whole bean. Me and this nigga Kuzan been fucking lacking. Like, we've been lacking. I'm calling both of us out. Like, we've
I'm
been just
calling you
lacking.
both. I'm calling you both.
We both
out.
been like, at some point,
We want
one
to
of
be your
us-
first guest. We want to be your first
Each
guest.
one of
on
us
season
have
two.
been like,
Yes.
yo, like, let's get this podcast back started. But it's just been
Bro, we're gonna be at
It's been
Raw Inc.
hard.
soon, bro. We're gonna be at Raw Inc. soon with the studio and shit.
Raw Inc.
Y'all got the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
Y'all
so
both
yeah.
willing-
Let
I
me
might- I
let
might
me
be willing
know.
to travel
If
a
that's
little bit,
okay.
you know what I'm
Where is it?
I mean, it's 5
not
minutes
far.
down the road from here.
Oh, so it's close for me.
Yeah,
for
it's
him,
close to you. It's
for
close to you,
him,
like shit, yeah.
for him, he might have to travel a little bit unless he's staying out here.
I got
I mean, his
once a
girl
week.
stay out on this side, so he
Depending-
be out
depending
here.
on
once
how-
a week. You know what
Depending on
I'm
how
saying?
long y'all want to do, I gotta connect in Wheaton and I gotta connect in Silver Spring.
It'd be like at least an hour usually.
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, so
like
that's
at least
yeah,
an
that's
hour.
not, yeah, that's not bad. But
I mean, sure, the first episode back probably gonna be like we
yeah,
might have to do 2 of them hoes
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
because we've been gone for
No
so
facts.
long.
Do an extra long joint.
I'm definitely down to get y'all on the show for real.
shout out Raw Inc. though. I might let them tap me just for respect.
Nah, yeah, because they're talking about some. It's decent.
It's a tat shop that has a studio inside.
Yeah,
They got a studio, they
it's
got, like, a
it's
stage in
like,
there.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's the tat studio, like way in the back, like a couple rooms and shit for the tat
Hit
studio.
my line. Hit my line next time y'all go up there. I'm trying to go scope it out.
Oh,
type shit.
bad, bro. Do you know JoJo and shit?
Jojo.
He be hanging out with Devin.
And
No-
I miss
no
my
last
Uncle
names, aliases only.
I
Jojo.
miss my Uncle Charles.
I miss my Uncle Jojo.
But you know Devin, like 1-800 that boy. He was on the podcast and shit. Yeah, his man's, well, our man's. You know what I'm saying? But he be skating with Devin and shit sometimes. You know what I mean? But he runs the studio up there.
Yeah, I probably know the face. And
you probably seen him at least on the gram or something. You probably seen him.
Because he runs the studio up there, raw ink and shit. And we're about to help him run the studio or the next room and shit.
By the way, quick fucking shout out to everybody who's fucking with us because it's like.
Shout out my addicts, bro.
Yeah, we're getting to the point. Yeah, we're getting to the point, especially, and I'm not even talking about just necessarily revolving just around us, but even in the area, we're getting to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I know you from Instagram.
Oh yeah, bro.
We can at least begin from there. Shout out, fucking, what's that? There's a
These
video.
Niggas think they famous.
Hey, man, who the fuck we think we is, nigga?
Who the fuck y'all think y'all are?
Who the fuck you think
I'm
you
AM.
is, bro?
I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, guys, I just want to ask you one question.
My man Tommy and my man Morning Time over here.
My man, good morning, you feel me? But, fellas, I just want to ask you one question. Who do you think you are? But, what are you about to say, son?
Think I'm that nigga.
Shout out who?
No, shout out, fuck, I don't know her artist name. It's like Vivrant something. She dropped a video. Like, it's called No Sleep.
No. Yeah, shorty with ugly Messiah and shit.
Yeah, you follow her. She's mad talented and she's fine. Which is a side note. She's mad talented first.
Hey, you relax before you start giving off serial killer vibes, bro.
What's that video? What's that one video? OJ like he has the interview and he's like when she's like
I think shout her out. I looked her up.
I think it was his idea of a joke and OJ comes to the door. He's like making a stabbing motion.
Nah,
you never seen that joint?
Nah.
Anyway, I'm joking.
Niggas like OJ should never do comedy. This ever again.
He should not do comedy.
Like when you watch get that video up because when you watch the video, it's like I don't know
what is it called.
Fucking.
It sounds horrifying.
OJ is type in like
OJ joking.
Yeah, type in like OJ
Infinite
joke.
Waters. Shout out Infinite Waters, bro.
Is that what it is?
Selzabil. Selzabil. I don't know. That's
that what it is?
That's interesting. But yeah, Infinite Waters. Yeah, something like that. Shout out you.
Listen, blame it on the flying dog. The point is the music is.
Shout out. This can't read.
I had to do it once.
The point is the music is dope.
Get it clean, bro.
Flying dog.
Yeah. Point is the music is dope. The visual is dope. Go and support your peoples.
I'll check
so
it
that
out.
when Corona is in our rear view, we can really get it popping out here as a people.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm with it.
Plus, like the shit, like people as they see more things, especially in it right now, they're stepping their game up a lot. Your local artist now local artists a few years ago used to sound like a local nigga. His shit wasn't mixed properly. His cadence 100%. Was off.
Shit, my shit ain't mixed properly. 100%. What you mean?
My shit ain't mixed. You sound better than niggas like back in like 4 or 5 years ago.
My shit ain't mixed properly on purpose sometimes though.
Now the shit
that's
is
an artistic
polished.
choice.
Yeah. Now the shit is polished. It's a style. It's clearly a stylistic choice rather than a lack of diligence.
Lo-fi is now a choice rather than just a death sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, at one point it wasn't a choice. I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that's the thing. Like,
that's what learning is.
I just know what I want this shit to sound like, and I do my best to make it sound like the way I want it to sound.
What would you like describe your sound as, though? Like specifically, kind of, like sound and aesthetic.
Grungy, grimy, gritty.
Would you use the trill label at all?
100,000. 100,000 would use the trill label.
God, the trill. Would you buy a Ben Trill shirt now?
I have a Ben Trill shirt. I actually meant to. Damn, I pulled it out. Yeah. Damn, I don't know where this went. Damn, I actually have a Ben Trill shirt that I've had for years, and I heard you like mention it on a couple other podcasts, and I meant
making fun of it.
I meant to, and I meant to wear it just to troll you.
So that was perfect. That was so good, bro.
But I was like rushing to leave the house, so I completely forgot.
I have respect for any person that we bring on here who comes in and trolls us.
It trolls off.
Oh my God!
I meant to wear it.
If you troll us, if you troll us, you're coming back 5 more times minimum. Yeah,
bro.
Like, I completely meant to wear it. Like I loafed. I really should have worn it.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
But I mean, even with Ben Trill and the Pyrex shit to an extent, Ben Trill is a better example. It's becoming kind of a joking thing.
I still would go buy an HBA shirt.
Yeah, just because it's so popular. That's why it's a joke now. But like
I would pop
because
certain
it got to that point.
I was still.
Oh, word, yeah. It got to a point of like popularity where it became parody.
Yeah, that's
you know
where
what I'm saying?
that's why it's like you can make fun of it.
respectable.
That's why you have a hype beast. Oh yeah, thing now. That's the same thing with Supreme. Same thing with Bape. Same thing
No,
with a lot of this shit.
I'll cop Supreme and Bape shit. Like they haven't like reached the point where I'm like not copping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not like waiting for a drop. But like if it's some like vintage fucking Supreme shit, that's
never
reasonably
see,
priced.
Supreme's alright. I don't really like. I have 2 Supreme things. Both have been
Word.
gifts. Never purchased. Like I have
That's what you get shit
I got a
with,
Supreme hat, and I got the Supreme cough drops. So that's
Who gifted you those, bro? Who like this is like
shout out Bobby the Shooter. Shout out
Bobby the shooter, bro.
Bobby
That's
the
a hell of
Shooter.
a gift, nigga. This is a give a cat. You know
Shout
what
out
I mean?
Bobby the Shooter, my cameraman.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but
One of my many cameramen.
But didn't Supreme make like an axe?
Did they make a what?
Dude, they made like
They made a
They made an
brick.
axe, a
They
brick.
made a pinball machine, the Supreme crowbar,
Oh, bro, Supreme, like,
Supreme
everything,
dirt
bro.
bike, Supreme.
That's why I'm never like.
Supreme. I don't know what else.
Yeah, that's why I'll never
Condoms?
like. That's why I'll
Supreme
never.
condoms?
Yeah, pretty sure. But like, that's why I'll never say
I
like.
don't know.
fuck
Louis
Supreme.
Vuitton got condoms though.
Yeah, yeah.
Louis Vuitton, like, I
the
found
thing is,
out-
they're probably garbage. I feel like they're
I
as
have
far as
no
a condom
idea.
goes, they're probably
there's,
garbage.
There's like a
I don't know.
1990s ass condom.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you
You
want
know
to
what I'm
spend
saying?
$60 on a condom, like
on a nut, bro.
Yeah.
Like how like
on a
you got-
one-time use.
That's the thing, bro. That's like a clout fuck. That's like a you gotta like really record it, and put it on Pornhub kind
No,
of.
well, how I found out about the Louis Vuitton condom is like back in like 2013. It was the old Big Sean tape, Finally Famous 3 or whatever.
Oh,
he has that
ooh.
song called My Closet, but there's like a part in the song where he's just like. He's like, you don't know nothing about this fresh shit, hoe. I'll fuck your bitch with a Louis Vuitton condom, nigga. And that shit had me rolling. And then
You're just literally
and
just
like I'm like 17
real?
at the time. So I had to I was like, is that real? So I Googled it and I was like, no way. Like, this is real.
Apparently, it's like
like
relatively
$60.
easy to get condoms made.
Oh, yeah. You can
to get
easily.
condoms made.
Attic
times
condoms.
9 times out of 10, that shit's probably just like a Trojan and they just like made
Pull
the
out either
package in the
way.
Louis print.
Pull out either way. Attic condoms. Pull out either way.
Yeah, guys, look out for the attic condoms because apparently they're easy to make.
It can't be hard because you're really just paying for the plastic like packaging.
For
Like,
real, for
other
real.
than that, like,
yeah, unless you get like
other than
monogram.
that, for all you know, that shit's a fucking just a regular old Trojan or a
saying.
fucking like I don't know.
I don't
Probably
know
not
any
a
other
Trojan. I feel like
Trojan, yeah.
Trojan would be
a
expensive.
Duralex like
be like
shit.
a a Durex or like a fucking
It's a garbage one.
or you get like that's a lifestyle in that joint.
just the gilding of condoms. You know what I'm saying? You're probably just gonna get.
Bro,
you
listen,
know what I mean?
I don't understand why the
Can we name the episode that the gilding of condoms?
Yes. Actually, let's just name it Gildan Condoms.
Gilding condoms.
Oh,
yes.
But anyway,
God, gilded.
I don't
Gilding
understand.
condoms.
This is why you know that streetwear and kind of hype fashion is not in the best place. V-Lone should have collapsed after it was even rumored that they were using Gildan for their blanks. That should be unacceptable at your level.
It was gross.
$150 for a shirt. That means that
No, like 300.
Yes.
Like like classic V-Lone, like 300.
that means you sold. That means you sold one shirt and then bought a new pack of shirts to
And then-
use.
yeah.
baby.
Huh?
Hanes tagless tees.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get it.
Rip the tag right out. Like
Hanes
shit.
tagless tees.
At least you can rip the tag off that. Like, don't leave
Exactly.
the
Nah,
fucking
Gildan joint. Yeah, there's remnants. If you cut that bitch off, there's remnants. Here's like, oh, you cut the tag. bro?
yeah, or they just iron on their own logo into the tag of that joint.
Yeah, that's what I'm
In-
saying.
in
Like,
the
I'm
back
not,
of the neck.
yeah, I'm not mad at like the t-shirt or whatever thing, but like, bruh, make an effort. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's the thing,
get the tag
that's
out.
the thing.
Sew your own tag in there.
From person you know.
You've made clothes.
Yeah, from person you know on the street that's like, all right, this is cuz he's around the way, he got a brand or she got a brand, whatever it is. That that right there is about, okay, let me see what your design skill is, what your style is. Let me see what you're talking about. I understand you don't have the capital. I'm looking at a design right now. When you're on a runway in New York, Paris, Paris, Milan, you know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for you to be upcharging people that much for Gildan. At least go and get materials where it's like, yeah, this shirt, the blank shirt, each blank shirt is $60. You know what I'm saying?
I do have a devil's advocate kind of thing. Isn't art in essence like whatever you can kind of get away with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To a degree.
isn't like the kind of like the essence of like really good art is like, oh, I got away with it. I sold that and I got away with selling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would legitimately put like have a Gildan shirt, cross out Gildan, write attic on it, and then like blatantly steal a design with your and my face on it and sell it for $75 a fucking t-shirt. Isn't that amazing though?
That in particular is a context thing. No, I think it's
awesome.
I think it's different when it's just if it's just your logo on the shirt, that's even worse, which a lot of V-Loan is. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest.
No, Barry can't design.
A lot of the tops, a lot of the shirts. Listen, that's another black man that made his money, and you know he came from. I hope he didn't.
Barry rapes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
There's a video.
Yeah,
it's a horrible video.
That was bad. That was bad.
Barry rapes. Then he changed his name to Young Lord and thought everything was gonna be all right.
You know what I mean? The rebrand is the rebrand. Look, I don't fuck with that. I'm not hating on the hustle itself. I'm saying I do not condone his actions. Do not do that. Do not do that. If she fucks your assistant, that does not mean she has to fuck you.
Don't rape.
If she fucks your assistant, that does not mean she has to fuck you. Come on now.
Hey,
but at that point when it's clearly a commercial sort of thing, like the graphics weren't good, the prints weren't that good. You know what I mean? To be charging $300, to be having niggas beating each other's asses, to be having niggas slap fighting outside in Soho over the shirts. You know what I'm saying? to have two niggas across the street live streaming each other, calling each other lame and broke.
See, I don't get that shit, bro. Like, I don't know, because personally, I don't care about, like, designer clothes and shit like that. Like, I can respect when some shit's nice, but if I like it, I'm gonna fucking wear it. But, like, I'm not, like...
No, I will pay for designer, but I'm not, like, I'm not exclusively paying for designer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, that's not, like me, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm in some old random-ass, like, skate t-shirt, a plain black t-shirt, plain white t-shirt, some fucking whatever pants, nice pants, and, like, my shoes might be, like...
A little nicer,
but they're not like.
They're not
first of all,
designer
designer shoes are trash, garbage.
Yeah, they're
disgusting,
not
walkable. They're nasty.
They're not walkable. They're not runnable, and they stain easily.
Dude,
Gucci Aces.
No,
are the obvious.
The
exception.
worst
I love
one.
Gucci Ace.
The worst designer shoe, the Margiela loafer. Oh my God,
Margiela loaf.
Mason Margiela loafer. It's all right. The right one is gonna be. It's gonna be like a loafer, like a dress shoe loafer. But the heel of that bitch looks like a fucking Nike Air Max.
I know exactly what you're talking
about.
It's
disgusting. I hate it.
You know what? You just made me mad, son. Like, oh my God.
It's upsetting. Like it makes you mad, right?
Bro, that shit. I mean,
you're gonna be pissed when you see it.
Look at that
shit. See,
look at. I've always looked at shit.
Oh, stop it!
Turn that shit around so I can fucking punch a wall.
Hate.
Oh God! It's just like.
Turn that shit around real quick.
I'm not like. It's just like.
It's not good.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
ew, you put up the. Ew, you put out.
You see what niggas was talking about Macy's earlier?
The black one. The black one was better, but you picked up that. Ew, like what color?
Penis one, bro. It's like not even gray. It's like gray if you fucking pissed on it. You know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
Sickly gray. It's like
cancer gray.
It's like
you know
bad meat gray.
Yeah, it's like bad. It's like
rotting
meat gray.
Expired meat gray. Like it's gross.
Oh, correct. Yeah, the black ones are a little better, but
they're good in a neutral black sort of way, which is like if you're gonna do that, why are you paying this much?
Yeah, like actually, why are you paying $430?
Why is there? Why is it a loafer that's a Nike Shock? Like what the fuck?
Like one of the worst shoes ever made behind the Cortezes. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? The national
let's talk about
the
that.
National Gangbanger shoe.
Let's talk about you're not liking the Cortezes.
It is a round toe, not not really not really aesthetically pleasing, not really overly comfortable.
It's a
Cortez.
superior shelto. It's a superior shelto.
I just ordered some
I disagree.
like mid-top
I would rather
Those
have
are fire. Don't
I would
get
rather
twisted.
have some Stan Smiths like a fucking loser who discovered fashion 5 years too late.
Oh fuck you.
Or like the classics. I would rather have those.
Legit green and white Stan Smiths. You would rather have.
Yes.
Honestly, I kind
a green and white Cortez. Yes,
I kind of agree. I would rather have a Stan
Cortez
Smith
is
than a
only
Cortez.
Cortez is only look good if you're from California and you have a pistol in your waist.
How the fuck you tell if you come California though?
So first of all, long khaki dicky shorts.
Oh, some Danny Trejo
white
Trejo rock.
White tube socks,
Loke shades, all that shit.
white t-shirt, flannel,
That's
one button
racist.
at the
It was like,
top.
That's racist.
I was like, you notice how those
That's
guys
the Cortez fit though.
That's racist.
That's the Cortez fit.
You notice how those guys wear the Cortezes and they have to carry
What do you
guns?
mean those guys, huh?
Look, shut up. Fucking, you notice
Those spics.
you notice how they wear the Cortezes and they have to carry guns and beat people up to get full respect? It's because the fit is garbage. It's being held back.
But to say that is to say like the same thing about the Air Force One, black or white.
Air Force.
Black or white. Black or white.
No, it's completely different.
The Forces, the white Forces.
The Forces is a better silhouette. It's a better silhouette. It's icier.
Yes, correct.
You know what I mean?
But also,
It's
it has a connotation of getting niggas stomped out.
The toe. What's it
The
called?
black one does.
The toe
white
on
one,
the toe on the
Stomp
Cortezes.
niggas out in the white. There are thugs in the white Air Force Ones. I don't want to hear it, nigga.
You keep the blood. You keep the blood on there. Give it character.
Bro, there's some real thug niggas in white Air Force Ones.
I mean, that's true.
I don't want to hear about just the black ones. You know,
the black ones are the
But yeah,
ones.
the
That is
worst
for
part.
bogeys.
The worst
Black
part of
ones
the
are
Cortez.
definitely-
The worst
the
part of the
white
Cortez is the toe.
maybe.
Is the toe, the front of it. It looks like a blimp. It looks like you're not comfortable when you're wearing those.
If it's a blimp, it seems like you'd be more comfortable. It
I'm
seems
saying-
like, the tighter the fit.
I'm talking about purely aesthetically, the look of it. They look like a blimp. It's bad.
You're
It's bad.
aesthetically a blimp, you piece of shit.
It's bad. It's round toe. You're fatter than me. You know.
I'm stronger than you.
You have breasts
I have pecs.
Check.
underneath your breasts.
Mic check.
I'm still way stronger than you.
Still breasted.
I'm still titted up.
You're still a C cup.
Still C cup.
Listen,
bro, thick. I'm thick, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm a
two
thick
C's.
boy.
Dad bod.
Yeah, two C's, nigga.
I will
You got the dad
dominate you, bro.
Two C's, nigga. You can't guard
Son,
me. You
I will
can't guard me
break
on the
you in
basketball.
half.
You can't guard me on the basketball court.
Not only can I
will
do that.
tire you out in two plays.
No, that's the thing.
I will tire you
know
out.
my limits. You're gonna be hurt by second quarter.
I don't think you do.
You're going to be hurt by second quarter. I know how to play my game of basketball.
I don't think you do. When are we doing this?
I'm
When are we
sorry.
doing
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
This
this
just
argument.
turned into two niggas shouting in the
Bruh,
mic.
moment.
You know what?
I'm sorry for this argument.
I mean,
I'm
for the
sorry for this
record,
argument.
Can I get a
For the-
bruh moment?
Listen.
for the record, I'm
Can
on
you-
your side only because like I got
Can
a
you-
C cup too, so I can't like I can't.
I got a D
can't-
cup
I can't
out
let
here.
that
Can
slide.
you-
Can you run
brother?
2 miles without stopping?
Yes.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
believe you.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
13-minute mile.
Without stopping what? What do you mean without stopping?
I mean, without stopping to fucking go
Without
to-
stopping a trot?
Yes. No.
Yeah, no. Without stopping the trot, yeah, I
Steady.
can.
Just easy steady.
I don't believe.
And who gives a fuck if I can run fucking 2 miles? I can beat your ass. So the fuck?
The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see.
All right, unless it's nighttime, I'm
Also,
gonna see you.
You have breasts. You
Cool.
have breasts.
I have tits.
You have tits.
I have more fucking.
tits.
I have more that can
passed
absorb. I can have more that can absorb a blow. All right, every blow to the body is. I'm not feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? These tits, these breasts or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
They bring all the boys
Shock
to the yard.
absorbers.
Yeah, nigga, we know.
Shock absorbers.
We know,
you feel
nigga.
me? You feel me? Shock absorbers. You're a
Warm 'em-
twink. You're a
warm 'em
twink.
up-
Shut
warm
the
'em
fuck
up.
up.
Warm 'em up. The boys are waiting. Looking ass boy.
Oh my god!
Listen.
This is gonna have to be like dealt with the physical bout
Fuck this nigga.
with at least Olympian level games.
Look, I'm getting
at least Olympian level games.
I'm getting physical therapy done on my shoulder. I'm in your ass. I just want you to know that.
Oh, I need physical therapy.
I just
My
want you to
shoulder
know
hurts.
that. I just want you to know that. Your knee popped. Yo, his knee popped when he walked into the room. You didn't hear that?
Who
Come
kept
on,
walking?
son.
Who walked up the?
Basically, this
Come
is
on,
just
son.
two niggas that's both getting old,
Listen.
arguing over who has
They
more.
sound like
money.
old heads, right?
Both washed up.
They sound
like old heads.
talking
I was
shit.
kidding.
Hold on, bro.
Talking shit.
Look, I'm going back. I will not pass from this earth without dunking a basketball. Can you
How
say
did we
the same?
get here?
I
I
don't.
dunked a ball before.
I
Bullshit.
dunked a ball, but the hoop was
Bullshit.
on like 8 feet. So
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
I
ashamed
see how
of
the
it.
titty boys is coming. You know what I'm saying?
you talking about basketball? Go ahead, give me on that. Give me on the 100 yards.
Who cares about basketball?
I've never been a baller. So
I've never
look,
been a basketball
Give me
player.
on them 100. Give me on that 100 yards. Go ahead.
Bro, I don't get it. I'm gonna get you maybe
Let's
on
go do an Oklahoma drill right now.
Hey,
I'm popping collarbones, boyo.
Hey,
I'm popping
I
collarbones.
broke my collarbone junior year. Come on,
I'm gonna
son.
pop it out.
I
I'm
broke
gonna
my
pop it out.
collarbone. I already
Get me
broke
the
my
home run
collarbone.
derby, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, it's all pure strength ass shit. Where's the maneuver?
Line up across from me. I'm fast as
where's
shit
the
off that
finesse?
line. No
Where's
boy,
the
I got that
finesse?
straight D
Where's the
out here.
finesse?
No, everyone pause. Everyone
Where's
pause.
finesse?
Where's the finesse in a
club and
home
red.
run derby?
No, I'm saying where are the finesse activities? I feel like if we do an obstacle course, you'll land on your knee at least once.
Play me in the game of skate.
All right, no, that's not gonna happen anyway. But no, Nick, I'm about to say these are finesse. In Oklahoma, it's a finesse drill. In home run derby, it's a finesse
All
drill.
right, man. All right.
I can lower my shoulder and end your career, or I can do a form tackle and get you right.
Is it more emphasis on the finesse? The speed? Is it finesse or is it power?
I don't know. Do you care about football? Do you
Depends
care
on how you play.
Do you care about the game?
Depends on how you play.
Yeah,
Play to your strengths.
Anyway.
do you care about the game at all? Anyway, Purp, this is about. Did you play sports, Purp, at all?
Yeah, I played
This
sports growing up.
Does this shit like matter to you at all?
Did you
skates.
moss the co-host
So-
of your podcast, Purp?
My boy.
Huh?
Anyway.
Oh, I be roasting that nigga all the time. We roast each other all the time. Don't even worry about
Ah. We're gonna settle this
it. One of
shit.
these days, I'm gonna bring him through so you can get both of us at the same time, and it'll
A
just
little
be.
collab action.
It'll be the same, pretty much. We got the same dynamic.
I'm gonna love the collab.
We boys, but we be talking shit too. So you know
It's
how
the
it
only
go.
way to do
it's
things.
It's not your boy if you want to talk shit from time to time.
Boys will be boys. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? I hate that like phrase
Here's
or
the
whatever.
thing.
But like, yeah, boys will be boys.
Okay, it just popped in my head because you said that.
What boys? Huh? Boys popped in your head? You fucking figure.
Anyway,
Oh,
I understand what people were trying to say when they were like, "Yeah, that's a bad phrase to be normalized." I'm just gonna point out I have never heard that phrase in person, nor have I ever heard anybody else say it in any non-ironic context.
Yeah, not
ever.
any serious capacity. I've never heard someone say, "Oh,
Ever.
boys will be boys," and it's like.
Like excusing some terrible behavior. I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, just like, oh, whoa, he like. Nah, let me not even say terrible behavior.
But yeah, to answer your question, I did play sports growing up.
What was your thing?
So obviously, as most kids, I started with like soccer when I was young. But like I was
one of those.
I was the little nigga playing with the grass and shit in the back. Like it wasn't really my thing. I played one season of like organized basketball.
Oh,
I was in 4th grade. I was terrible, trash. Never played
Did
basketball.
you foul out a lot like I did?
I play basketball. I'm way too physical playing basketball.
Yeah.
I can't play. I can't play like structured basketball. I got to just play like a
That
pickup
street
game.
ball.
Exactly.
Nah, bro. It was like over the back.
And then I played.
grabbing up niggas,
I
all
played
that shit.
baseball for a couple years. Like I played baseball from probably like 3rd or 4th grade till like 7th, 8th grade.
Oh, nice.
And I played like catcher from time to time, and I played like outfield.
Okay, word, yeah.
What's like the skill set at catcher? Because I'm never really
Being
100%
able to
certain.
catch
at
the
it.
ball and throw
Being
it to
able
any
to
base.
catch the
Oh,
ball
yeah,
and
yeah,
throw it
thanks.
to second base, which
Son,
is
son.
not as easy as it sounds.
I swear to Christ, dude. Don't.
You gotta
I-
fucking
I-
flip
no.
this fucking table over.
No, does anyone disrespects baseball? Just in general, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy.
It's harder than you would think. It's boring.
No, I'm saying no.
I'll
I'm
say
not
it's
saying
a
that.
sport.
You know what they're saying?
It's a
Like-
sport that's kind of boring to watch, but like fun to play.
This is the thing. It looks hard. I'm not denying this. I'm saying like, okay, how do we look at a motherfucker and be like, that's a good catcher
Uh,
besides just catching the ball?
Fat
right, so you-
kid,
all right, so you
wide,
wanna-
covers a lot of space.
Cause my boy better die for it.
no. That so think about like so the catcher is the center.
Okay.
So like you judge a good center on how well they manage the line, make the calls on the line, shit like that. That's what the catcher does basically for the infield and the pitcher. He calls the pitch,
So-
make sure everyone knows what situation there is and shit like that.
The catcher and the pitcher are really the ones
It's quarterback
directing the
center.
whole
Yeah, it's
field,
quarterback
basically.
center.
So are you required to do that particular type of squat, or could you like take a knee?
Some
there's-
people like would take like a weird knee, like one knee up, like one knee down.
Because I'm
kinda
thinking
thing.
like it's usually a
Some
big
people
dude.
in the squat-
You squatting down. Isn't that fucking up these joints?
There's
So,
joints. They're called knee savers.
The knee
yeah.
savers.
So
So
the
they go
joint-
like in the joint back here, and it's like a little soft padded thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like little chairs. You know what I'm saying? Because you put it like right on the back. You put it on like the back of your calf. You know what I'm saying? And it'll go like that. So like when you bend down, so like it will come like when you bend down, it'll be like right there, so you can like sit on it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't play catcher
solid.
often, but like 9 times out of 10, I was like probably
Why doesn't
outfield, like right field, or like second base or some shit every now and then. Like,
See, like those are like two different joints. Like
that was
in
like
that
years
level.
ago though. But I mean, like I said, it was like literally elementary school through middle school. So it was like, you know, it's at that time where like the coaches are all just like, all right, we got to try all these kids out at different positions because they don't know
He
what
has
the
to
fuck
do
they
something.
play yet.
There's only 9 kids.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah, he has
then
to play
from like
something.
8th grade through high school, I played football.
Oh, word.
So that's.
Why isn't everyone wearing?
And
so
then
wait,
me and skateboarding have always kind of flirted back and forth, had an off again, on again relationship.
Oh yeah, cause that's what I see you do. You're just nice at the fucking skateboarding, bro.
That's my shit. I wouldn't say I'm nice. I could get by.
I mean,
alright.
you're better than both me and AM. So
And me.
I will literally die on the skateboard.
yeah,
I
we
feel
would-
it.
we
Yeah.
both want to do well. Like I can drop
I guess
in.
it's because when I look around and I look at like all the niggas I skate with, I'm like I'm just getting by.
Real quick, one more fucking. Okay, so 2 questions.
Okay.
These knee sabers.
Yes.
It seems like it's a non-intrusive thing, right?
Nah.
It seems like it's something that has to be comfortable enough that you
So,
can put them on and forget about it.
the little-
With that being said, why isn't everybody in society wearing these all the time?
No, they look stupid.
They would look stupid. You would have these big floppy
So, let
like
me-
triangles.
It's the whole
of, like,
pad, or it's like a little.
Nah, so
it,
fool,
hangs
they look
back
like
here,
this.
like off the strap.
So yeah, they look like.
Like think of like a
Jacob,
wedge of like
Jacob,
cheese.
can we put knee savers on the screen like at this
Yeah,
moment?
Jake, if you can fucking like get knee savers and
Good
shit.
luck, Jacob.
Yeah, like so, like front view they look like that. Back like side view they look like that.
Yeah, they're like little wedges of foam.
It's mine, not sight.
Yeah, little wedges of foam.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
picture that like right above your ankle. You know what I'm saying? So like it would be like it's there. You know what I'm saying? They're there. But like, and they're also not like they're not. They don't super work. You're gonna feel it after the game. You're just not. It's not gonna suck. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see.
Yeah. So so they look like front view, side view, like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but we were talking about fucking
I don't know, skating.
skate. Yeah.
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 Some more.
How
yeah.
much?
I mean-
how much of your musical influence did you take from skating? I don't know if
How
I
much
asked
of
you
my
if-
music influence did I take from skating?
Yeah, like kind of the motion of it, the feeling of it, your introduction into it. How much of that comes out in the music?
I mean, it comes out from time to time. Like, I guess, like, I try to make skate references. I don't make them often, but, like, I'll make little skate references. Most of the time, I try to just keep them pretty basic so anybody could get it. But every now and then, like, I'll mention, like, a certain skater that's known for doing certain shit that, like, niggas aren't going to get unless they actually skate.
Word,
Like,
yeah, I feel that.
It's some song where I mentioned Chaz Ortiz, who, like, the average nigga that doesn't skate is not gonna know who that is, but niggas that skate will be like,
That's
oh,
not
I know
it.
who the fuck that is. Like,
That's definitely not.
I don't know
it.
what that nigga's been doing recently because I haven't seen much like footage of shit from him.
It always seems like there's like a
But
certain
like,
like
other
shelf
than
life
that,
to
I
niggas.
guess like as far as music, like I mean like the old like skate video games, like Tony Hawk's and
Word, yeah.
and like
Pro
I had
Skater
this
3,
game
man.
called Evolution Skateboards 2. Which was like all the B-list skaters were the
word.
skaters in that. It was like
yeah,
the
all the
B-list.
niggas who didn't make
It was
Tony
all
Hawk,
the
like,
B-list
that.
like skaters like were in it, but my nigga Stevie was in that bitch, so it's cool.
Oh yeah, the goat.
Yeah, but
I
you
gotta
know,
get some like gear from him, like some like a shoe collab from him or whatever.
that's what I have. Yeah, I have this shoe. The shoes I'm wearing right now are like actually his shoe.
Oh yeah.
Through DC shoes.
Gonna have to
yeah.
take some photos of
Like
that.
I like I said, I buy shoes like the way niggas are about like Jordans and shit. I am about like certain skate shoes. I've
Oh,
noticed
word, yeah.
like these.
You hold 'em, like, high regard and shit.
Although these are like technically skate shoes and I could go skate them, like I'm probably not. I'm gonna keep them nice and pristine and like
Oh
clean.
yeah, type
Like
shit. Keep the creases out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, as best I can.
That was always a weird part of the
Only
shoe.
certain shoes like get like the Air Force One is the most creasable shoe on the planet. Like there's no avoiding
It's
it.
the
It
alpha shoe,
happens
though.
every
It's one-
single time.
Yeah, it's one of the alpha shoes though. you know?
But yeah, I mean like I buy shit like that, like skate shoes like that. And the next shoe I'm gonna buy is a New Balance skate shoe.
Oh,
Tiago Lemos.
haven't heard
This
of any,
this
like,
dude
new
from
artists.
Brazil, but he just came out with the shoe. I think it just dropped yesterday. I was like almost about to buy it last night, but
Type shit.
I'll wait.
No one's better at skating than 17-year-old Mexican kids from LA. Like specifically age 7, because I've watched a few of those
with no
documentaries.
dads.
Because it's not only like a skateboard for them. That's their car too. Like that's
That's the way they get around.
Specifically,
Yeah.
like when they get to 19, their talent declines a little bit. 17, be motherfuckers peaks out there.
You gotta get a flying dog.
Yeah, because
You got a
17 is
doggo.
like the last time you're not actually afraid to like hurt yourself and fall and like try new shit. Like
Nigga, that was like 13
after
for me,
17,
bro. My knee was fucked.
after
like, when I was
17,
13.
like I like once I hit 21, I noticed the difference. I was like, damn, I'm fucking
yeah.
old now.
LOL.
Like
Had a whole beer
shit
left.
hurts. Like
There was an entire beer left. I was gonna open.
But
it.
yeah.
Flying dog.
skating,
How
music,
many left?
skating and music definitely go hand in hand. Sometimes like I'll make a song. I'll be like, oh yeah, like I could skate to this. Like put this in the headphones and skate to this shit.
Where did
or
you?
like
Oh no, go ahead.
What do
Or-
you like to skate to? Because I hear like lo-fi shit. and
what
hear,
do I like to
very
skate
hype
to?
That's a good
So
question, actually.
Yeah.
Because like, I remember I went to the skate park with y'all
For-
niggas, and it was just like, you know, the random like niggas do on to whatever, whoever had the speaker. You know what
oh,
I'm
it
saying?
was me.
It
I
was
think
you.
that particular day it might have been me.
It was probably you. Yeah,
It
like,
might
no,
have
I was
been
cranking.
me.
I was cranking.
It
was like-
might have
was
been
some real
me.
shit, yeah.
See, me when I skate, I like to
crank?
listen to fucking like shit that like hit a lick music. Like I like to listen to like a whole lot of gang shit. Like
some
good shit when I
finito,
skate.
some finito,
Finito, some Finito, Jug House by G Herbo is a one that comes up all the time. Fucking
Fat Trail? Some Fat Trail in the rotation.
So when I was in high school,
Trelly?
Trail, like,
Throwing
hell
thoughts.
yeah, like but
In
like
DC, we call them rollers. In Chirac, we call them thoughts.
not like
I would play
Russian
that
Roulette
shit.
with Chief Keef was one of my favorite songs to
yeah.
skate to. Respect with the Tech, Trapping Like a Fool, which wasn't really like not so much to skate to, but like Fat Trail's Man's Boosa the Shooter. If
Yeah.
anybody
Oh,
remembers
yeah.
Boosa,
Yeah.
Badass Shorty, but the bitches call me Boosa. That was like number one on my skate playlist. I used to listen to that shit all the time. That and fucking like I like skating to like Flocka. Like
Oh, word?
yeah,
Doesn't Flocka himself skate, or am I tripping?
Nah.
Wayne does. I don't know about Flocka.
Here's the thing: Flocka's vegan, and he's like a financial advisor now. So Russian
That
roulette.
hoe out there.
That whole album.
You know what I'm saying?
That whole over there.
That hoe out there. That's
Zud Trail.
throwing thoughts, fucking bitches throwing thoughts. First I count my money roll, then I'm off the score. Throwing thoughts, fucking bitches throwing thoughts.
3 seconds.
This is
fair use.
This is the album
Fair
where
use.
I kind of stopped listening to Trail.
Oh, go to hell.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack, but it's cause like I feel like I was on the trail like so early on, like
Oh, word.
like
So yeah,
10th
like
grade,
guerrilla
like
trail.
2010 is when I first like stumbled upon Trail.
Oh, word.
And
yeah.
so I was like there for like youngest run in the city, like when it was Fat Trail and the Slutty Boys. Like
Oh, yeah.
they were just like a whole group. It was Fat Trail and the Slutty Boys, like
Oh,
Frankie
man.
Beverly and Maze, like Fat Trail and the Slutty Boys.
Bruh,
That and then he had No Secrets came out.
Mm-hmm.
That whole tape was like that's my like gold standard Fat Trail tape. No
Oh,
Secrets
word.
is
Yeah,
like
that's where you should be.
that's it. Like
Free Trail.
and then I think after that was what April Fools, and then Nightmare on East Street, and then after that, like I think he came out with Gleesh, and I didn't like that album. Like I didn't like
Gleesh was. I like Gleesh. Was
I
fine.
like the one
Yeah.
the one song on there the bitch I'm in my bag that joint was
In
cool.
my bag was hard. That was the best
hard.
DMV anthems.
You gotta
That was
fuck with,
hard.
you gotta fuck with Mother Russia.
Mother
Mother
Russia.
Russia,
No,
yeah.
Mother Russia wasn't bad, bro. I was say Mother Russia wasn't even that
See,
bad.
That trick got me
I'm
through
a
alternative
I'm a
school.
Gleesh nigga though.
Yeah.
And that's my
Yeah,
thing is
Gleesh
like
is hard, yeah.
that thing though. But at that point, like I don't know, like I feel like I just was like I moved on in a
Word.
way.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
still had
Feel
love for
you.
Trell and like him being like one of the first local niggas that really like make some noise. Cause like
Yeah.
niggas would be like, oh, but what about Wale? Nah, fuck that boring ass nigga.
Hang on. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna come back to that in a sec. But I was just thinking, Maxo Cream is who Fat Trail should have been. But
Shout out Maxo. That's my motherfucking nigga.
Maxo.
I love Maxo.
Yeah, like flesh eating
Max-
disease and shit.
Yeah,
I thought
No,
OG
it's
did.
OG
I thought
Macco.
it was OG Macco.
That's OG
No,
Macco.
no,
Macco
Macco
had
actually
that.
lost his eye.
That
on
one
shit.
hurt.
He damn near
Macco,
lost his
like,
eye.
That one
whole
hurt.
thing. He was like on his
Macco.
He was like on his Naruto flow, bro. This is a
Macco
whole
fire too,
mash,
though.
yeah.
Like niggas slept on Macco.
Oh my, bro.
Yeah,
The
niggas were like-
entire
I got a list
self-titled
of-
album.
I got a list of niggas that niggas sleep on.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Niggas were comatose on Macco.
Top 3
bro.
right now.
But yeah.
Nice.
Top
In the
3?
moment.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
moment. Yeah,
that
moment
niggas
type shit.
sleep
Yeah.
on?
Who you like? Yeah.
Top 3 right now.
Lil B.
Okay.
Correct.
Correct. Always will be correct.
I mean, it's never a wrong
Off
answer.
top of my head, Lil B is slept on. God damn, I wish you didn't ask me this. Now I gotta think of niggas on the spot.
Ty, that's all good. Oh, I'm gonna take a leak. I gotta take a leaky leak real quick.
That's fine. Let me see if I
I
can
was like,
think
yeah,
of some
say-
more.
I got one definitely that's underrated.
Go ahead,
Earth Gang.
I got Freddie Gibbs.
Gangsta Gibbs.
bro. Well,
Freddie
it's
Gibbs
funny.
is
It's
slept
funny
on.
because he slept on. It's funny because like I
Freddie
fuck
Gibbs
with
is-
Gibbs so heavy. Like
I
he
remember-
slept on still.
When I was in like high school, I heard Eastside Moonwalker. Oh my god, that's when I was like, oh, this is like how did niggas not like listen to this nigga like that?
When I started hearing them, because I heard some of the older stuff. I used to see him on features, especially in the blog days. But when I heard the Madlib collaboration, I was like, oh, this nigga is like crazy nice. Robes to this day is still and is probably always going to be one of my favorite songs of all times. Gibbs, Damo, and Earl. But
Sorry, I'm like low key looking through my fucking
nah, go ahead.
shit.
Go ahead.
Cause like it's niggas that are slept on, but like also I listen to so much like low key underground nigga shit that like I don't even like know if niggas know who the fuck I'm talking about half the time. Like
Yeah, sometimes you're looking for that like particular sound that one person can give you.
it's this white cuz named Curb Lagoop. I don't know. I doubt anybody's heard.
I don't
of
even
him.
know how to fucking spell that.
He's from
Hey.
fucking Florida. It's this white cuz. Normally he got this squeaky ass high pitched voice that's like kind of like what the fuck. But if you listen to the words this nigga saying, like that shit hard.
I feel you.
He's got a couple songs where he uses regular ass voice too, like, and the niggas that know me are going like clown, like they're gonna be like, oh, why you even bring that nigga? I'm like, nah, that nigga hard. I fuck with him.
Earth Gang, bro. You know about
I've
Earth
heard
Gang,
of
man?
them. I haven't like dove into their music like that, so I can't like
You gotta
really
tap
make
in,
any
man.
argument for or against them. But like,
It's some things where, of course, I have a little bit of bias because I was their music is largely Atlanta based, and I was in Atlanta at that time, so I kind of got to be around the organic growth of it. But they're crazy nice. They know how to ride the beat, and they know how to like, rap, but also make a song, like make an enjoyable song, which a lot of people they don't have both elements to them.
it's this rapper from like North Carolina or South Carolina, one of the two, Dinero Ferrar. That nigga slept on, like super slept on. He's fucking fire. Just like off the top of my head though, I did just like scroll through my like shit, but like I don't know. My shit is always like some.
Bro, that's
weird
what I
shit.
do every time someone asks me like, "Oh, you be listening to?"
'Cause
that?"
I
was
can't
like,
think,
bro,
like,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, there's so much here.
There's so many that like I just don't want to.
There's so many
one,
people
bro.
that are underrated and slept on. Like
Yeah, like I had to pull out my phone for like my nigga Mavi, bro. Like I had to remember that nigga.
Like-
We gotta interview Mavi.
fucking Big Crit.
We could definitely
Big
get
Crit is slept on too.
Oh,
That nigga is slept on.
big
Like
nigga. Big Crit's one of the best
out of-
Southern
out
rappers
of
there
these
ever was, bro.
best rappers period to
Yeah,
me.
bro.
Like honestly, he's better than fucking the niggas that people fucking like are on dicks like for constantly like. And those two niggas I'm talking about, J. Cole and Kendrick, like he is better than both of them niggas as far as like conscious minded like rappers. And I'm not even that big.
On par at least. About to say he's on par.
He's
at
on
least.
par, but he don't
At
get the
least.
same respect as those
He
two.
don't, he don't.
And he should, because not only can he rap and that shit sounds amazing, that nigga be making beats too, like his own beats and shit, and they fire.
That's a low-key part of
Granted,
him, yeah, I
granted,
forgot
J.
about
Cole also can make beats, like,
Yeah, but it's
if
not
you-
like a known thing
but
about
like
him.
it's so low key. But J. Cole made a beat for Fat Trail on fucking April Fools. Was it
I have no idea.
what the fuck is the name of the song? I think it's "Live My Life" is the name of the song or some shit like that.
Oh, word.
Do y'all know the mixtape, the Crit mixtape, one of my favorite mixtapes of all time, Forever and
Forever in a Day.
Man,
Hell yeah.
all throughout high school. Booby Miles.
Booby Miles, me and my old school, fucking Temptation, my nigga. Temptation, you know that?
Yeah.
Temptation is my shit.
What's
like
that other joint on there?
Rotation.
Yeah, Forever and a Day.
Motherfucking
Polo's
Porch Light with
Goods.
Anthony Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is
I'm not even there.
I'm about to put that on my DAT piff right now.
on the Dat Piff. Nigga, you got the Dat Piff app?
You got the
Yeah.
Dat Piff still, son?
Bro, I had to get
That just
that
made
for
me
I had to
nervous.
get that for all the tapes.
That just made me
and then the
nervous.
streams
Bro,
for
you
everything
making me,
else, man.
Nah, it made me nervous.
Spinrilla.
I got old shit on Dat Piff, like old shit.
Oh,
and you're
word.
not gonna find it if you type anything purple related in there, because it wasn't no purple back then. Like it's
Shit, man.
this
We
is
gonna hold around
16-year-old
fine.
high school. I gotta
There you
be,
go, right there.
But
Forever
listen, I
and a day.
really gotta fuck with you to like let you hear any of
Word.
that shit. That shit
Oh,
is
man.
like
Me and my
maybe
old
That shit
maybe.
was pre 2012 freestyle.
country rap tunes.
Oh yeah, pre 2012.
Down and
easily.
out, man.
Down and out. Ooh.
Sipping on this drink won't ease my pain, but I wish it would.
Yeah.
Smoking on this
That's that
weed
shit right there.
won't
Take it away,
make
take it
me
away.
sane.
But it
cry,
should
in a world that's down
I'm about to cry.
out. In a world
You both stop it right now.
Ooh.
You both stop it right now before
I'm
I cry.
about to do this with every fucking guest we get in here.
I'm about to cry, dude.
We already had Macadocious who knew
I'll
about
fuck around.
Freaknik the musical, you
I'll
bastard.
fuck around and drop R&B tape on.
I was gonna
you
drop. I was
niggas.
gonna drop like
There is
legitimate
R&B
money,
tape,
get you like,
but
a
it's not
good
serious.
Freaknik '94 shirt, and I was like, I'm thinking about it. I might.
Hey, do it.
No,
Do
I
it.
might.
No, because I said no.
No, because that's the thing. I might wear it. That's the thing. Because like they're so good. Like they're so nice. Like I might wear it myself.
Hey, man. That's the thing. I'm not going to be mad at you if you do.
But no, they're going for like. I looked it up. I was like Freaknik shirts.
But I got a motherfucking sweater for you. I just got to find it.
don't say those things if it's not true. You know how I feel about
It's
clothes.
true. I just don't. I legit don't know where it's at. And it's crazy because, well.
You know how I feel about clothes.
That's the thing. I never really unpacked when I came back from Atlanta. It's been over a year. So my
I
shit's
feel like it's
still-
been like more than a year.
You just be pulling shit out of
Actually not.
boxes as you need it.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
been
feel like
a
way
year,
more
some
than a
change.
year.
I don't like to unpack unless I'm going to be there
like
for at
that.
least 6 months. Well,
And
you know,
it's been a year.
yeah. it's been like you know, what, 15 months, but you know.
No, I'm about to get on my 90s flow and just get like hella fucking HBCU shit. You know what I'm saying? Just start wearing a bunch of this HBCU merch. It's gonna be great.
I like it, and I especially like it because only, you know,
Say I won't
Only-
say I won't get the Savannah State fucking jumper, dog.
See, and get that because only certain
Go ahead.
HBCUs get love,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I want all of them to get some.
I saw a
love.
FAMU gym, but it was like a woman's size large, and I was sad.
So
I'm not petite, bro. I'm not petite like I used to be.
He's not like AM out here.
Yeah, I'm
See?
not. I'm not a fucking
See?
fairy. I'm not a
See?
fucking
See?
fairy
Boys
with
out
fairy
here.
hips.
Gang.
you see, and I was gonna let
Damn.
it pass.
I
I
don't
was
have
like,
fat hips like you.
I was like, damn, I
AM
was
and
like,
the titty
damn.
boys.
like shit.
Y'all niggas sound like my backup singers. So go ahead, man.
Nigga, you wish you were thick like
That's
me.
okay. I'm gonna be that backup singer that really be carrying the lead singer.
Hey, you
Like,
know,
it's always one.
you know who's a backup guitarist?
Who?
Jimi Hendrix.
Facts.
Yeah.
It be a lot of.
Yo,
What's
you know who-
what's that nigga? Bootsy Collins.
You know who was a backup dancer?
Your mom?
Tupac Shakur.
No, he wasn't. Shut
No,
up.
no, dead ass.
Don't say those
Yeah, he
things.
was.
Don't
No,
say those
that's-
things about Tupac.
You can find a performance, and
Yeah, he
he's
was.
in a backup dancer.
Don't
He's
you
a
say
backup
don't you say those things
Swear.
about Tupac?
Swear,
Correct.
About
Swear.
my thug angel.
swear.
No, like he would apparently like change up like around like niggas and shit. Like he would be around like
Nah, he went to a performing arts school. He
went to
very-
performing arts school.
he was
He know
very-
how to-
He was very
Speaking of how to
creative.
code switch.
Be more,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the money. God
yeah,
damn
because
it.
he'd be like, you know, you around like, you know, the RC is like, oh yeah, man, this would be a really good idea. You know what I'm saying? See, sometimes, man, Nick, what the fuck you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, you would.
What would be a good idea, nigga? Riding up on that nigga and unloading the clip on his ass. That would be a good idea.
Mr. Shakur, I
Hell no, I hate ballet, nigga. Now that shit don't look whimsical.
okay.
Shit don't look windy.
Nah, nigga, that shit gay.
No, I don't want the lead role. Man, I ain't meeting you in no studio to rehearse, nigga.
Man, you auditioning for me. That's apparently how he got. Like, I feel like poetic justice, something like that. He was just there. You know, like it was like, man, this is how we should say that shit, and he said it like the way you should say it, and then he got the role.
I told you what I told you about acting. It's like it's similar to writing in that, like, yeah, it's a skill that can be cultivated and mastered, but a lot more people can do it than we think.
Yeah, I want to think I can do it.
I couldn't.
You
be an actor.
can. It would
Like,
depend on the
I
role.
don't think I could. I couldn't be like an actor, but I'd be so down to do like voice acting, like a cartoon or some shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think would be my back too. Cause my face can't get there, but my voice can get there.
I could do some goofy ass voices. Like I'll be alright. Like not like that type cartoon voices, but like I could do like some Boondock shit or like some type of like. Oh yeah, serious Family Guy type cartoon, like adult cartoon type shit.
Adult animation is gonna dominate TV the next 10 years.
It definitely
already has, but like I'm talking about to a serious extent. You're gonna have to most places are gonna have to have an original adult animation if they want to be able to compete.
Oh yeah,
Netflix, Hulu, Fox, everybody. I mean, Fox has Family Guy, but you know what I mean, like it's some new shit.
Yeah.
Shout out Fox.
Don't shout out Fox. What the fuck are we?
We love Fox.
No, we fucking don't.
We want to be a Fox show.
You speaking French right now?
We want to be a Fox show.
Flying dog, sign me to Fox. Flying dog.
Oh, where am I?
Well, guys,
where am I? I'm sorry.
Well, guys, as you know, we've recently signed over to our good friends at Fox Studios. So if you want to hear about Black liberation,
copyright strike for this.
Yeah. If you want to hear about Black Lives Matter, unfortunately,
you have to go on the Patreon.
Yeah, you have to go on the Patreon. If you want to hear our real opinions, you're gonna have to pay for it.
You want to build. You want to hear today's math. You have to go on the Patreon.
Oh man. But anyway, just to get back to actual interview questions.
What were we doing here?
Oh yeah, I got a little something.
Oh wait, what? Derailed so fast.
What were we saying? Bass, please.
What up?
So you be working? I saw one of your songs. You're like, yeah, I be out here with beats out Australia. Well, you be working with producers overseas and shit?
Nah, honestly, just the way that beat sounded, bro? just the way that beat sounded, like it had a fucking didgeridoo in it as one of the instruments, which is like a fucking instrument specific to Australia.
Didgeridoo.
Like,
gotcha.
Like, yeah, I'm a smart nigga on the low.
I was like, no,
I heard you say that in the intro.
That joint is
the joint you blowing and shit.
The fucking long ass clarinet looking joint. Yeah,
bro.
It had that, and I found that. I stumbled upon that beat. That was a random beat I got off YouTube. Shout out. I think the producer's name was Foster. Like, it was a random beat.
That's Australia. Like,
it's an Australian beer too. So I was just like, fuck it. It might be an Australian dude that made it, but I don't know.
Not really Australian beer.
I see you have like
apparently not
a rotation about like some songs, like some select songs that has like a different producer, but like your main rotation would be like Raymond, Icy, Ropati. How do you say it?
Ropati. I don't know because that's another. So those are two producers that I have randomly found on fucking YouTube.
Ah, okay.
So Raymond Icy, I'm pretty sure he changed his name to something else.
Yeah.
Cause that fucking
cause now it's just Raymond.
You're talking about the intro to that Winter Advisory tape.
Yeah.
That song is low key. You know Comethazine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a song called Wake Up, and it's that exact beat.
Oh, type shit.
But when I made that song, it was literally just a YouTube beat made by fucking the same producer. God, I forgot what he goes by now. But like, so it's funny because like when I found that beat, it was like such and such type beat, and then like, a year later, like I get on and I like stumble across like the same beat in my recommendations, but he changed it to Comethazine Wake Up instrumental, and I was like. Wow.
Hey.
Like,
what
and I just was
name,
like,
man.
and I was just like, wow. Like, I guess
you
my beat selection is just fucking fire. No, I'm not paying for the beat. Like, fuck. Like, if you listening and you hit me up on the side, like, nicely, politely, and be like, yo, I want some bread for this beat. Like, okay. Like, we can work it out.
You more like that.
We could work it out, but at the same time, like, that particular song isn't like, it's not one of the songs that's on like all platforms. I never put it up planning to make some money off it.
Yeah,
so
if it's some like SoundCloud shit,
it's literally only exists on SoundCloud. So like,
yeah, I get that because you know me, I'm just like I'm more this like bro, like own everything you're gonna do type shit. Like I'm more that guy, but like yeah, if it's not making you money, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's what SoundCloud is
but
for.
My thing is like,
opinion.
why should I pay you? And you get to make money off of this, but I'm not making shit off it.
Whole set off it.
So like, But yeah,
about,
it's just funny. And the thing is, the Comethazine version of the song, I remember listening to it and going into listening to it, I was like, this nigga used the same beat as me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm gonna fucking hate it. Like, I wanted to hate on it so bad, but then I heard it and I was like, like, I fuck with it. Like, I killed it. But yeah, Wake Up is his version, and then mine is like the fucking Winter Advisory intro or some shit.
Yeah.
Because I made that.
Keenan,
that's my fucking
your boy, right?
Keenan's
Yeah,
my boy, but we've never met each other like in person.
Oh,
because Keenan lives in like Boston.
Oh goddamn!
Oh,
and I met
shit,
Keenan
damn.
through my homie.
Like, yeah.
So my homie Kello from PG and his brother Kurt, aka Hurt LA, like they had a song that they got a beat from him from, and that's how I first heard his like production. They have a song called I think it's like Sicko or like Cito or something like that.
Okay.
But it's like one of my favorite songs by them too. Shout out them. But then like Kello is like a master networking nigga as far as like artistic shit. Like I'm in like
That's
he
what
like
a nigga
threw me
needs.
in like this Instagram group chat with like a bunch of local artists, art designers, graphic designers, and like other creative type people. And so Keenan happened to be in this group, and I just like in the group chat I was like, yo, Keenan, like we need to work together type shit. And like it just became like a whole like friendship from there. Like during quarantine he's producing shit, so like but Keenan is low key about to fucking be like
About a pop.
he's about to pull up. Like he's about to be like the in-person sessions are about to happen. Like
Oh, okay, bet.
Oh yeah. Well, how's it like? What, you got a little studio at your place, or
so me
what's it
personally,
looking like?
I am the nigga that sits in my room with a microphone and a laptop, headphones. That's it.
Boom.
That's it. Cause I mean,
That's
like
a studio right there.
basically,
No
like
fancy.
I mean, like I
Anywhere you
made,
go.
No fancy shit.
Anywhere
I
you
made
can go.
like the Purple tape, all made from the crib, like
MacBook
chilling.
Air?
Word.
All from the crib. MacBook Pro, boy. Don't you ever. Nah,
Who the fuck do you think?
I got the
Who do you
air,
think
I
you're
got
talking
the
to,
air.
bro?
Nah, but yeah, so yeah, just literally like laptop microphone that I've had since fucking 2013. Had that bitch forever.
Nigga,
But yeah, that's my setup for real. And then like I have a couple friends that have like better studio equipment like at their houses, and I'll record there from time to time. But most of the time I'm either just impatient and want to do it myself, but I also enjoy like the actual like
the
process of me doing my vocal effects and like trying to mix, because I mean that's how the only way I'm gonna learn.
Yeah.
So
for real.
and then, but I mean, like for the Purple tape, I recorded everything and did like a little, like the best mix I could on it. And then I was just sending out songs to Keenan to get, like, for him to master them and send back, regardless of if he made the beat or not, except for like one song I sent to my boy Trav to mix and master it.
How many members are in BBG?
So,
All right, what is BBG?
Name
Basement Boys
name.
Gang.
Basement Boys.
I know. There's past members have passed away.
If we were
unfortunately.
if we
sorry
were
for your
recording in
loss,
one of
bro.
those, we could relate,
So,
but we're not.
There's not past members that have, so no, there's not
Because
past
I've
members.
heard like in some of
You
your
hear
old
the
songs,
RIPs, but they're not members of BBG. They're just like literally
'Cause they
friends
died.
and homies. Yeah. So BBG consists of like 4 members. We kind of all been doing our own thing. So it's not like we haven't had like too much. I think we did just come out with like something, but it hasn't been anything with all 4 of us. Technically, there's 4 members. There's me. There's Daddy Made It, who like produces a lot of shit for us.
Daddy made it.
Yeah.
I like
Or
that.
Beats by Daddy. What I don't know what the fuck.
Beats by either or is trying to fire. Beats by Daddy fire.
He's gonna love this because I never use that name. I usually come in there and be like, "What's good, pops? What's good, young father figure?" Like something to avoid saying what his name actually is.
Call a nigga Daddy.
But I have
Daddy
to.
Beats.
I normally don't, but it's like, all right, if niggas are gonna actually look him up and find him, I have to.
Bro, quick tangent, bro. I was at Shadowland when I was a real jit, bro. You know, you had to like fucking change the name of Shadowland and shit, bro. I wrote Daddy, nigga.
Of course.
So like we used to say for like 3 or 4 rounds, niggas like, oh, second place, Daddy. And he's like, fuck. Like third time he did it, he's like, first place, Daddy. Man, you really have to change that name, man. I was starting to geek, but no, you're saying the members and shit.
It was Daddy Beats and
Daddy Beats who?
Stop.
Nobody.
Stop.
They're all from
You stop it right now.
Nobody.
y'all all from around here.
Yeah, so basically we all like went to like the same like schools growing
Daddy
up.
Beats you.
So it's me, it's him, it's It's the homie Cambo.
At least Daddy's paying
Cambo.
attention.
Who
Was he like a feature?
Cambo?
Like
Probably. I've done shit with Cam, I
on one of
think.
your tracks?
I don't know if he's like on one of mine, but me and Cam have
Geeking over
done.
Daddy Beats. These
Me
guys.
and I would too. I understand. I was geeking when he first told me that that's what his name was gonna be.
No, I just said Daddy beats who. At least Daddy's paying attention.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all stupid.
At least Daddy's paying attention.
At best, he'll get like a dad.
Don't
from me. I'll
make
be like,
Daddy
yo.
angry.
Whatever keeps Daddy home from the bar.
Daddy's tired from work.
Let me ask you a collective question. Man.
Hold on. Let him finish mine, bro.
Who else was in it? Mommy burnt dinner.
No. So yeah, me.
Junior got an F.
Fucking.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
All right.
Mommy fell down the stairs. I'm done.
It's all good.
Lucy burnt herself on the oven.
So it's us two. It's my boy Cambo,
That's a
and
good
then
laugh.
my man Young Francie, Young Franchise.
Francie?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Those are
Young
the main
Franchise.
four.
So it's that. It's
So non-abusive
Daddy
names.
Beats who produces, and then
The rest of
You-
us just kind of rap.
okay. Gotcha.
So like Cam likes to do a lot of auto-tuning shit. I don't know if you ever heard of his brother Bembo.
I think I
Probably yeah, but yeah, he's
younger
raps.
brother.
He's younger brother.
Yeah, I think.
But like, so we all just kind of started it just as like a random thing. We used to always be chilling in the homie Trav's basement, aka Young Father on the beat.
Daddy's gonna be home late.
Yeah, Daddy's gonna be home late.
Daddy took his shoes off when he came in the door.
Daddy's on a business trip.
Daddy has bacon in his pocket to give to the dog.
Hey, Dad, where you going on your business trip? Thailand again?
Wow, that's like the third time this year.
Daddy went to the store to go buy some milk. Anyway,
Dad, you're lactose intolerant.
So yeah,
Anyway.
basically we used to always just chill in his basement, and he had like some slight recording shit, and we just started making like songs and shit, just fucking around. And then like one day, me and him were just chilling in his basement, like just talking. And you're like, yo, like we should just do like a little group type shit, like. And so we was just bouncing names back and forth, and I was just like, what about Basement Boys? Like, cause we're always down here in the basement, like chilling anyway. So like, why not? And then we just were kind of had the moment like, oh, that's it. That's what it's gonna be. So yeah, like it kind of started with that. But even before that, I was just kind of doing my own thing with like the music. Like, and I still am like that. Like, I probably do more of my own thing than I do with them. And it's nothing against nobody. It's just partially because I'm impatient. When I want to do some shit, I want to do it right there, in that second. And two, like we just, the older we got, everyone's schedules are different, so shit just doesn't line up the way it used to. My man Franchise lives in like LA now, so like we rarely see him.
Yeah.
So like, that shit makes shit hard.
Great
It's just,
tacos, a lot of crack, a little bit of homelessness. More than a little bit.
A lot of bit of homelessness.
Let me ask you a collective question though. So, in terms of working with a collective, being part of one, do you find it's easier for you to, or that it's most effective for you to be in a situation where it's like we all have come together under this banner, but we're all gonna do our own thing until it's time, or do you find it? Would you find it to be better where it's like, all right, we're gonna make an effort for it to be like, all right, there's gonna be at least two of us on the track, or two of us, and third cuz
we
produced
just
it.
do our own shit.
Yeah,
like,
just kinda,
honestly, it's just easier for everyone to do their own thing, and if it feels right, then we'll make some shit together. Like, it's
I
not
feel like a lot of guys who are doing collective
like
shit
it's
now.
kind of a collective, but it's not really. Like, honestly, I think like it was at a certain point, and now
More
like
affiliation.
I still just kind of say it because like it just comes naturally. Like I still like those are all still my like homies. Like it's just like
shit.
we haven't really done like a group thing in a while. Like so we did. I think he did just post a song that we have like together called Potent. That might be Apple Music or Spotify and like all platforms.
Shout
or
out
whatever.
Spotify.
But like
Fuck
the
Apple Music.
song that everybody like knew about us from was Everything a Phone, which is like the classic, and that's like one of the few music videos I have. But
You
that
plan
shit
to
is
do more
literally
music
just me
videos?
running around different malls in the area, picking up random shit and using it as a phone like the whole time. It was kind of like a joke song.
Why
but it
does it
was
sound
'cause,
like so good, dog?
it came
That's
from
hilarious.
it came from it's on YouTube. It's everything a phone.
Everything.
Yeah,
bro.
but it's like
that sounds awesome. Like
it
conceptually.
was just like during the time, like it was during that time period where everybody would always post pictures with like a fucking pound of weed as a phone,
the pound,
a
the fucking the
stack
Jordan,
as a phone,
the Jordan,
a shoe
the
as a
hella
phone.
kicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
The-
that's just literally what the idea came from.
Bro, on God, I would have got like this
And
an,
then-
an infant child and just been
Yeah,
like,
that, and then we have
I'm gonna get Clay's baby and do that.
yeah, and then we have another video.
I'm
for
gonna
a song
borrow my
called,
friend's baby, and you know,
Trap Couch.
that's how you began that
So-
sentence.
Okay.
That's a dope sentence.
But yeah, but I don't know. I'm like affiliate. I'm an affiliate of like a couple of like collectives. At this
Like the
point.
attic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would like to think I'm a friend of the attic now. Like I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
Bro,
I'm
we
a-
fucking.
yeah.
I gotta find a good attic drop. I
I
haven't
just
found
want
a good one yet.
I just want to get
You
recognized.
should just get like a door like
got one
creaking,
more
like a
voice.
little attic. Yeah.
I just want to get recognized
And
in the
like a lady
7-Eleven
screaming.
once. Just
I mean,
once.
Before I lose it. Before I lose it.
Just get recognized in the 7-Eleven once and then punched in the chest by an angry female fan. That's what I want. I'm also still waiting for our first dislike on our YouTube videos.
Hell no.
Want me to just go dislike it, even if I
No,
like it?
no. Because if you,
Nah, it's just Taker- this is
if you do
Undertaker shit,
it,
bro.
if you do it, it's,
Then
you know
I'm
what I'm saying.
trolling.
I'm gonna
I'm
know
just
it's
be
you.
trolling.
Nah,
Trolling.
I need to be organic.
No, it's
Purple
straight.
disliked your video.
This straight, this
Hate
straight, this
comment,
straight,
hate
this
comment.
straight Undertaker
Or you see a
WrestleMania
hate
streak, boy.
comment.
This straight Undertaker WrestleMania streak,
I
boy.
want to see a comment that's just like, this sucks. Like a bunch of positive shit, and then just one's like,
You
I
guys
hate
suck.
these
I
guys.
got one more.
You guys aren't good. What?
Another question.
Yeah. As you know, we met at MC.
Yeah.
How do you balance that shit out, man?
What you mean?
Because like when I found myself
I'm
at
about to
MC,
say
I
the-
found, like,
the
a
damnation
lot-
of being
were
an
you
MC.
like full time, part time?
Ooh-wee.
Like what's it looking like?
So by the time you
when
met me,
when I met you,
by
yeah.
the time you met me, I was at the end of my whole college journey. Like
oh,
I was
okay,
taking
gotcha.
2 classes and dipping from that joint, and it was like really just like 1 class a day, and I was dipping and going to work.
Oh,
Because so what had happened was, I did most of like college at Frostburg,
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
and
the
then
Barty school, bro.
and then basically I had like a little bit of credits left, like single digits type shit. Like I don't know, it was like 7 or 9
Gotcha.
or something that I needed to graduate. It hadn't, and they like didn't have to be anything to do with my major. It was just like you need these credit hours, and so I just
fuck you,
and
essentially.
pretty much like Frostburg like, has been fucking me over since day one. But like they basically I had gotten it worked out where I just had to fill out some paperwork, and they're like, oh yeah, you could just take these last couple credits at home at like your local community college and just have them transferred back in. And so I was like, oh, bet, like I'm just gonna do that. And they were like, you could literally take anything. So I was just like, I stumbled upon this like
Media
the
class.
media class, and I was like, all right, this sounds interesting and also kind of useful, but it also sounds hella easy. I'm about to take this, and then I took like the other class I was taking was like an intro to business
Media
class.
seems hella easy.
It
You're right.
was, but it wasn't.
It was hard, but it was easy, but it was like hard too, because certain
when
shit.
she made us do our own website. That's when I was like, ah, fuck.
All right, doing my own website was the website was the hardest thing. Other than that, the assignments
that's
for
my
that
dad
class,
did.
the assignments for that class would be like, all right, go on Twitter,
Yeah,
retweet something,
Yeah, dude.
like
No,
retweet,
basically,
retweet,
I
follow
was just like,
somebody.
that sounds like the dumbest waste of
All
money in my
right,
life.
send a
bro.
classmate a DM.
it got interesting.
Like, bro, like, what if I have like 20K followers going into
Listen,
this class? Like,
that's the
I'm
best-
way ahead of you.
That's the best fucking assignment I've ever heard. Send a classmate a DM.
Chill, I made the
That
base.
is a listen. That is
Hey,
a that
hey,
is
yo,
a shot.
show.
That is
Hey,
a
yo,
shot.
shorty.
That is a shot that doesn't count if you miss.
I actually
No,
made.
nigga, at all, bro. That's a free throw, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a. Hey yo.
I actually made my
Hey,
the
big
base
head.
baby boy handle in that class.
Did you really?
And that actually
I like
got
your
me-
YouTube channel,
like,
shorty.
got me to, like, actually
Yeah,
take
I
my
just
shit
used
serious.
everything I already had, and I was like, I might
Cause like
as
I
well.
never really like fucking like push my shit out there or anything like the film.
The base
shit I
baby
do.
boy. At.
Like, my at used to be like Dre _Abanto.
Yeah.
And like then I made a whole new like Instagram for this class, and then I
didn't.
started getting like hella followers.
Oh, so you're just like, hey,
I got like 150 by the first month.
fuck it.
I didn't.
And then I was like, damn, okay.
I didn't. I used all my shit that I already had. I was like, fuck it. They gonna see who the fuck I am. And
Yeah,
they
I
either
was
gonna
like,
fuck with me
It
or
wouldn't,
they don't give a fuck.
it wouldn't have worked for me at that time.
'Cause, like, I used to
wasn't
come
telling
in
you.
I was like,
class.
damn, that's crazy.
I
Like
used to
when I
just,
saw
like-
how many followers you had and shit, I saw his page. I was like, whoa, chill.
Who, mine?
Yeah. Cause you were like, follow me, bro. And I was like,
Follow
oh
me,
yeah,
dog.
you be rapping
Big
out here,
boss
bro.
Purp.
Yeah,
I still
but
want to
like,
take that class, man.
I'll
I don't
take it
even
now.
know.
It's because I got
My
1,000.
page is like whatever though. It's a fucking.
But
My
she did
Instagram
teach
is
us-
a shit show.
She did teach us some food for
Instagram's
thought though,
great.
because like
Hey.
when it came
I
to
like
like the
Instagram.
podcasting stuff, like
Nah,
when
I
she
don't.
showed
I
us
get
how
the
to
love.
podcast,
So
that's when I
easy.
was like, oh yeah, damn.
I got in trouble for trying to do it off GarageBand. she
Oh,
was
really?
like, oh, it's because you're on GarageBand. I want you to use Audacity, and I was like,
Fuck that.
I was just-
she had the
Yeah.
audacity.
in my mind, I did the Soldier Boy. I was like, Audacity,
Audacity? What?
Audacity.
I mean, we're on GarageBand right now. Fuck, because y'all on GarageBand.
Bro, Audacity's like, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like
not. It's not a.
Audacity.
Audacity is
But
for
she
the
would y'all,
Amish.
like, show
Like, what the
us
fuck?
It's not a
you
fun
know.
program.
I was
you know?
like, but you understand I could do it on fucking GarageBand and make this shit sound so clean? Like,
Yeah, you understand I can do it
Like,
better here, right?
I didn't want to look at her and be like, oh, this is what the fuck I do. Like,
He's
I
like,
fucking
hey,
do
you're
this shit
wrong.
right here. Like, I don't fucking play. I don't know what camera to look at, so I just
No, I was about to say, is that? Yeah, you.
I
yeah.
usually
I like
look
because I
over
can
there.
see myself in this one kind of if I
Yeah, you're full on that, Jay. You know what I'm saying? I like my solo.
I like your
Yeah.
YouTube channel, shorty. You was right. Men are trash.
Yeah, and black men are trash. We do need to do better.
Oh,
we
all
do
right.
need to protect black
All right.
women.
Fuck,
You're so right.
Let's end here.
I do admire your struggle as a dark skinned woman. I acknowledge that you were insecure, and
You know what?
I am respectful of that.
Let's say take everything you said and save it for another day because I got some thoughts. But anyway,
You're a thought.
get me lit. Anyway,
Wait, what did you major in?
me
Stupid.
sociology.
Oh, Saunders.
Sociology?
AM.
Yeah,
TV and
okay.
film. I almost had a philosophy minor, but I chose not to do it.
Nerd.
I ain't do no.
So
minor.
like
I quit after
major
2
when
weeks.
you were
changed.
like rap, like because
My
you're
major
obviously at
changed.
Frostburg and you're rapping and shit at
Frostburg was where shit like really
the
like,
same
started to
at
develop.
the same time.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you balance that, bro?
Fucking easy.
Because I know you were full time on
At
So-
that.
Frostburg,
so-
Frostburg was like a party school.
Frostburg is on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
So Frostburg is on top of a mountain, number one. So there really ain't shit to do up there. Like when you do have free time, there's nothing to do.
Word.
Especially during like those like late fall, winter months. It's cold as shit. So you're not really going outside to do shit like during the week, especially not like. So honestly, like it took me like my first year, I was like, all right, school, like, cause I don't really know. I gotta get adjusted and shit.
You don't know the game yet.
And then I did miserably my first year. Like I tried. Like that's what was bad. Like I tried. And I did
that was the
bad.
worst part of it. You're just like,
Like I
fuck.
tried and I did bad. So I had to come home and just get my shit together. And I like ended up going to MC again and just taking like 4 classes and transferring them to insane.
Did that like dent
But
you?
came
like
across me.
no, this is before that. This is like 2014.
Oh, shit.
I had to come
Oh,
home and go
damn, I
to
was
MC
still in
twice.
school.
Bricky.
I was still in high
This
school.
is 2014
Yeah, I
type
was still
shit.
in high school.
2014,
Yeah.
15. So I came home, did some shit at MC, but I also just like was working on like music. But at that time, I was kind of in a slump where I hadn't really made music. I didn't really know what direction to go in. Like I didn't even change my shit to Purple yet. Like it wasn't even involved. Like I was going by something else.
Real early shit. Whoa, what was the early?
That
What was the early name?
2012 freestyle.
OG motherfucking flame.
That fully hydrated freestyle out here.
Fully hydrated, baby.
Chill out. Shout out Black Smurf. Though,
Shout out
for
Black
real,
Smurf.
bro.
You
I don't know
hip?
what he's up to
You
now.
hip?
I'm pretty sure
He just
Black
dropped something
Smurf.
not too long ago.
I'm pretty sure he left like the Water Gang,
Water
or whatever,
Boys.
Like Water Boys.
There's been so
I'm
much
pretty sure he
drama,
left.
dude. There's been
Yeah.
so much drama with Sesh Hollow Water Boys, and as a fan, it hurts. But like,
Word.
I
Yeah,
understand
man.
at the same time, like shit happens. They're people too. Like
Where was that's not Team Sesh, is it?
that's Sesh.
That's
Is it Sesh?
Sesh,
all of them?
Xavier
Hollow
Wolf,
Boys. Yeah, it's Xavier Wolf, Chris
Okay.
Travis, Eddie
Yeah.
Baker, Bones,
Black Smurf.
Smurf. Smurf
Okay.
is like a part of like Water
It's
Boys.
kind of affiliate, kind of.
Yeah, Smurf is like an affiliate.
Type of
Jeffrey, all them,
Yeah, I feel
all the
it.
East Memphis niggas, and then
I don't
like
know
Bones,
Jeffrey,
the white
dog.
boy. I don't know Jeffrey. That
Oh
nigga's
my
a fucking
God.
savage.
Bro, like I'm not 100% sure if he has like his page on Pornhub or not, but like I've definitely seen I don't know Jeffrey on Pornhub.
I would not be surprised.
Like the name, like, you know,
I would not be
I
surprised.
was like, bro,
I don't
like,
know Jeffrey.
you legitimately pimping these hoes for their cam sodas and shit. Like, and I respect it so hard.
Have you
Watch out for the attic. Page on OnlyFans.
Yeah, balancing that shit out wasn't terribly hard. Like, after a certain point, like I said, probably like 2014, 15, my first 2 years in college, I didn't really like. I honestly like stepped back from like
hiatus
music,
from music.
pretty much, like just trying to figure shit out, and like I didn't really know like what to do as far as like music at that point in time. Like I still liked it, I just didn't know. Like every now and then I would get on my computer and try to make shit. I would like chop and screw some shit sometimes, like out of boredom. But like it wasn't till like when I came home for that year and a half, I like re-linked up with like all my boys from like BBG. Like it wasn't BBG yet. I just was like, oh, these guys are still like around. Like cool, I guess. Like
What's good? What's the move?
Cause like we used to like grow up like skating and shit. So like we just ran into each other at the park and was like, oh yeah, I'm still around. You should come through. So I came through and we started talking music, and then like we just started making shit. From there, and then I ended up going back to Frostburg. And I moved in with my boy Kuzan. Don Kuzan. And so me and him,
shout out to Don.
And so me and him were just so similar when it came to music, as far as like what we listened to and shit. Cause he also like listened to like a lot of Xavier and like underground shit like that, like Raider Clan and all that.
Type.
And he also made music. And I was like looking for a place to stay because I was like, I don't want to live in a dorm again. Like I'm trying. So we got
That's the worst thing in the world.
So we had the off-campus apartment.
I've stayed in dorms for like 2 and 3 days at a time, and it sucks.
It is only fun when you are 17 years old and you have no money.
No, it's only fun when you're drunk and you don't have a bed.
And have no money.
Yeah, have no money. But yeah, so we had an apartment and we were just making music in that joint constantly. So like once that happened, I kind of like slowly started to carve my sound out, and that was when I made the first song I recorded in that apartment was Money Bags, which is like I don't even know whose SoundCloud that's on. That might be on Kuzan's SoundCloud.
Oh, right.
But we had a song called Money Bags that Dad produced and like mixed and stuff for us. And then after that, I recorded Dash and Gara on my own. In the apartment, and from there is like when I think I really started developing the sound.
Okay,
but as far as like, oh my god, if you rewind to like 2015, 2016 though, we did Basement Boys made a song called Gooped Up, and that song is literally where the shift gets made from me being like Flame to like Purp, like Big Boss Purple. Like there's literally bars in that song where I'm literally rapping as one like persona, and then it just kind of shifts.
Oh, where it is
and
on
then,
some like
I just
shit, yeah.
Not on purpose, I just kind of mentioned it, and then like after the song, like we were just sitting around there like, all right, bro, you got to choose who the fuck are you gonna be. And I was just like, all right, like I gotta make.
Did you do like a whole like Nicolas Cage freak out? It's like, nah, who the fuck are you?
Nah, it wasn't that serious.
Punch a hole in the wall.
Punching holes in the wall. I'll be whoever I want to be.
I guess I'm Young Purple out here because fuck it, like
Purple,
I just liked it better.
That's a thing. Like I think niggas don't explore enough now. A hell of niggas have like the alter ego. You know what I'm saying? The Lil Yachty, Lil Bo, Purp, Lil Water. You know, shit like that. It's just like, but they don't. But they don't rap different. But they don't rap different. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, Slim Shady. They like that. It used to be a different.
He would do like a different voice.
Almost a different person. Yeah, it was like he would do a different voice and shit like that. But like,
I don't do that so much either. But
I miss that. I wish niggas would do that more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, like, all right, well, we do like a lot of niggas have like the alter ego, like, or like the different like number of names or whatever they go by, and like. And have it be a whole other thing, dude. Like have it be like, you know, like have it be fun.
Well, to do the devil's advocate thing, do you think that you liked it because it was because of the alter ego dimension of it, or because it was a level of artistry, like a higher level of artistry?
It's sort of the same thing, isn't it?
Not necessarily. I think alter ego is like
I think the legitimate like alter ego thing like is poor mental health, schizophrenia kind of thing, but like. If it's like an artistic endeavor, like, oh no, well, like I do like making music like this, but I also like making the polar opposite of like what I say on this side of the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm two different people almost. You know what I'm saying? I want to get out two different forms of expression, like, oh, my, like, I don't know, hopeful, optimistic side, and like my, like, I want to kill everything in sight side. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's like a healthy thing to explore in all people. But
Get
like
your emotions out, get your feelings out.
no, yeah, and like I think it's good. I think it's better for people to like you know legitimately like switch up the voice, switch up the flow. You know what I'm saying when they're doing that. So it's just like
I mean, I like to switch the flow up for sure. Like,
no, but yeah, but it's just fun. It's just fun when they like you know what I'm saying like oh well this is Purp talking right now, or this is you know what I'm saying like
I am now switching into alter ego number 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, shut up.
I know
You know
I
what
do
I'm
talk a
talking
lot
about.
of shit when I be like recording sometimes. Like if there's like a gap and I don't really know what to say there, I just start talking shit.
yeah, because
As it should be.
Like
I got this like I have to assign all my moods to my personalities though, so I just be like, no, that wasn't Tommy talking. That was Baldrick Blood.
Just which beer was in his hand at what time?
If it was a cheaper beer, I imagine that was Alan Atrax. So just like
And if there was no beer, he probably just broke something.
yeah, if it was just no beer and I'm just like acting up, like
Man,
Yeah.
just
that's the time where you're just like, hey, well maybe you should have a beer, huh? This one,
you know, maybe let me roll this and then we
and then let's talk. You want to go get a burger? You seem hungry.
they should have like the Snickers commercial. You're not yourself. You're not yourself when you're blank. That's a great format that I wish somebody other than Snickers had.
Yeah.
Imagine niggas say like, "Hey, take a hit. You're not yourself when you ain't had a J." You know what I mean?
You're
Which is bad, but
you're
you know.
kind of a dick if you haven't had a J.
Alright.
But like, is that worse than like the person who gets drunk and like becomes a menace? You know what I'm saying, or gets high and becomes a menace? Like,
Well.
is like I would rather
If you get high and become a menace, I mean, I don't. If you get high and become a menace on weed, I don't even want you around me when you're sober.
Yeah, like
facts.
never.
What type of nigga
I
are you that
understand
you're
drunk
wilding
guys.
out
Like chill out.
on weed,
you're like shit,
bro?
But like, you ever had like this?
I think some people it's an act. Like to be honest, that
You
do
think?
that. Like I think people that
Yo,
do that, it's an act.
I
'Cause,
remember-
like, I've met people and they do that, and I'm just like, you are not for real right now. There's no way. Like you're acting. Like there is no way that this is really you after taking.
yeah, like this prop
hits of a J.
makes you
Like-
act this way. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
me,
yeah.
I just be chilling. Like I'm. There is not that much of a difference for me. Like
I
personally.
generally get nice. I don't know. Like I'm not.
Nah,
I get nicer when I'm
nigga,
when I'm drunk.
I am the.
I might
if
get a little
if you catch me at the
quieter.
right level of drunk,
Yeah.
I am a man of the people.
Yeah, like I'm like
I will
I'm
make you believe in
I'm
yourself.
rather
Bruh,
I'm
that's the
rather a
thing,
better
son,
person
like,
when I'm drunk or
some
like
people
higher.
be going out and drink to like get fucking hammered,
can't
and some
do it.
people drink, just to feel out the vibe.
No, I just
Bro.
drink. I just end up drinking a lot
Clink.
because my tolerance is high. Like,
Bro,
I
last-
just don't. I can't. I don't.
like I drink all 6 of these, and I feel like I can drive.
I've never been like a person that likes to drink and get like blacked out. That's never my goal.
That
Like,
I don't want to lose control that much. I don't want to lose all
I like
the control.
I like to be able to tell you about what the fuck happened the day after.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Sometimes.
can't-
Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's kind of like in a humorous kind of way. You're just like, oh, I did what?
Like in college.
Life in the big city.
In college, I was the
Life
kid
in
to
the
show
big
up to. I was the kid to show up to a party with like I'd have like 2 to 3 beers, maybe like a shot or something, and then like
2 to 3 blunts.
That's
then
fair.
I'm
But
about to
that's
say,
a
but
that's
I'll
a
have,
moderate
like,
time. That's a
I'll have,
moderate time.
I'll have
I would-
more
Hey,
blunts than beers at the
everybody
party.
always
That's a
have an
moderate
eight for the
time.
night.
You said 2 to 3 beers and like a blunt or two. That's
And a shot.
arguably where most people should stay.
That's me.
That,
like,
no, that's where most people like. That's
it
where
won't
most
be a
people
blunt or
like
two
peak.
For me, it'll probably be a couple of them.
Like,
No, that's where most people like will peak and like if they get more, they will teeter on the edge of like being too fucked
Yeah,
up.
like by 3,
that
I'm fucked up when I
three,
start
after
dancing.
3, I'm ready to actually
yeah,
start.
3 within 45 minutes. Cut me off. I don't need no more.
Oh, you.
This is me.
Cut me off.
Oh, you.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about you.
Look how many you
Yeah.
got right there.
Yeah.
Look how many you
Yeah.
got right here.
Anyway, yeah.
But,
I weigh more. Anyway,
Facts.
I weigh more Tommy over here.
But yeah, I feel like I didn't completely.
don't weigh
answer
more
your
than I do.
question, though.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying that's who you
So-
are. I weigh more Tommy over here.
Yeah, whatever.
I cover more mass.
What do you ask for?
So yeah, I'm gonna say I feel like I didn't completely answer your question though about how I like balanced it. Honestly,
Yeah.
it just kind of came to me like honestly like just like when you're bored, instead of like being like, oh, I'm bored, I'm finna go like sit down and play the game, or like I'm gonna sit down and do like.
Yeah, I don't play video games.
Which I did that too, to a degree. Like
He only
I would
fucks
get
bitches
on, I
and
would
comes
get
to
on
the
the
attic,
game
yo.
too, like if I was bored. But most of the time, like if I was bored, I would sit down and try to work on some music if I could. Which was
wish.
easy. But then
wish I was that
also
way.
like at Frostburg,
I
because
don't
of
watch
where it's,
TV. I don't watch any of that shit except movies.
I don't believe you, but
Yeah, you
serious.
piece of shit. Yeah, you
I don't watch
TV.
shows.
Yeah,
I
you do.
strictly like stick
Yeah,
to,
you do.
to movies.
Yeah, you do.
Dre's like,
Shows.
Yeah,
if,
you do.
if a chick tells me to watch it, then I'll watch a show.
yeah,
Damn.
if a chick
If a
tells me,
chick, if a chick,
if one of these bras
Also-
tell me to watch, I'll give a
also,
chance.
due
one
to
of these
the,
broads, somebody watch Umbrella
I don't even
Academy, I'm
got
going
cable,
to.
bruh.
first of all, the sociology major is pretty easy. So that's another thing that played into it. Sociology major
So
is
like I was
pretty
gonna say
easy.
So like you be working in that field right now, or what's
I
up?
was kind of working in that field, and
Then you're
now
like, fuck
I'm not
that.
because of COVID. I just didn't. Like I lost that job basically. So
I just got furloughed again, dude. I'm pretty
now
hyped.
I'm just kind of doing.
stimmies,
Huh?
Cooling out the stimmies.
Well,
I've been
I
doing-
was,
We
but
recording the
now-
attic a lot more.
But now
I've been doing great
I have
customer
a job
service for like
again.
3 weeks. I'm fucking.
it's like
I'm in the
a-
thick of that shit.
You have a job again, all right?
I have a job again, but it's not like in
Yeah.
my field. It's just like I'm doing
I
it for
feel
money.
you, man. At the end of the day, you gotta
But it
make
pays
ends
good,
meet.
so I'm not tripping.
Yeah, you
That's what
gotta
it's
make
about.
ends meet though, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
But of course.
So-
but of course.
But because of the location of that school, it made working on shit easy too. Because we would get snowed in a lot. Like
Yeah.
it's on top of a mountain, so there would be like a lot of snow days. Like that's how that winter advisory joint came out because it was fucking snowing outside. Like
Yeah, I saw the cover for that.
So-
you were in the snow. You were just
that.
like,
Actually, I was not in the snow for that.
it had like red on it, right?
It was like red, but I
Well,
like
white
I
background.
put some fucking filter on it to make it look like it was snowing.
Bruh,
Because I didn't go
okay,
outside in the
shit,
snow
but-
and take that. Like it was literally some filter I put on it. Because at that
Okay,
time
I
I was
got
just
you.
making my own like covers off an app. Like I just took a picture in this
tight.
old Tommy coat and just like
Said fuck it.
Do
Yeah.
you see this coat?
yeah my $10 Tommy coat that I got from fucking Unique Thrift.
Hey,
Bro, that's the
shout
that's
out
the
Unique.
nigga.
Shout
like,
out Unique.
LBA?
That day I bought it.
Is that
fucking
LBA?
$10.
that was a test and you
Rockville.
passed. God
Shout
damn
out
it.
Unique.
Where's it?
RSV, baby.
There's one in Rockville and there's one in like
Wheaton, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
right
right
there.
outside
No,
of White Oak.
there's one in Wheaton, one in
Wheaton, right?
Rockville.
Yeah,
like
this
one
girl
in
told me
Hillendale.
about
Hey,
that
the-
yesterday.
Hey, the Wheaton one has an amazing selection of
Yeah,
coats.
Don't sleep on the
Especially
VA
long
thrift
coats.
scene either, bro.
in
what?
round two.
The VA
Richmond.
thrift scene.
VA's got some
Nigga,
thrift store joints.
I ain't going number 20 minutes out the way for no thrift.
I'll
bro.
pull up. I
Nah,
won't drive.
I'll go to fucking 2nd Ave in Laurel.
Word.
Yo, that's
That joint
crazy.
is
You know what's
gas.
crazy?
No, I got to thrift with like y'all niggas because like I'm just like I'm
Second
so.
Ave.
I'm,
Laurel.
I'm sharp to Second Avenue
Big
in
as
Laurel.
shit.
My ex took
Oh
me that
my
shit.
God.
That
course,
shit's
which one?
humongous.
Which
I almost
Yeah,
bought
man.
a fucking camo
which
overall
ex?
set from
Some
there just
bullshit.
cause.
No, I feel like because like I just feel like a certain way because like it's like a cockiness of me. You know what I'm saying? A certain arrogance. I feel like.
Oh, really?
No, that day
you.
I found a Tommy jacket, $10 for the Tommy jacket, $8 for the vintage Reebok joint.
Oh yeah, bro. Because I feel like I was
Over
like,
it.
bro. I go to my 3 thrifts or whatever, my 2 mains or whatever. I come out with that.
Bro, you
I
got
come
it.
out with that fresher than any nigga coming out of Barney's. You know what I'm saying? Or
Facts.
Fucking-
coming out of like
Thrift
round
store to
2.
plug forever.
I'm just like, bro, like I'm just like that's how I feel. I'm like, nigga, I'm that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I encourage like and niggas around me too. I'm just like, bro, like Kevin is that cool. You're that cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
well.
niggas be that cool. Like around like Clay is that cool. He's like, bro, like any thrift item, any thrift fit I get, bro, is way better than your $1,000 fucking
y'all
fit,
gotta,
bro. On God.
bro,
Because you gotta
all
work
y'all
for them
gotta pull
shits.
up.
You really gotta
bro.
work for
You
it.
have to fucking look for them fire
Exactly.
shit,
You have
bro.
to look through every single shirt.
all y'all gotta pull up.
And then you
In-
see a
in
good shirt,
Atlanta.
it's not your size, man. That's killer.
Nigga, then you cut it up.
See like
In
a good
Atlanta.
shirt, that's not your size. You be
Oh
like,
yeah, you be mad. You be like, they don't make these in real nigga size.
Like, shit, like,
what the fuck?
chill. That's
L's
What
and
kind,
ups.
of, what kind of
Skinny,
establishment you run
petite
here,
ass
bro?
looking
Man,
boy.
L be fitting tight though.
throw an
L,
X on that
man,
bitch.
L
L.
be fitting tight.
Give me
L,
some
bro.
C-cup titty boy shirts, baby.
Listen
Facts.
to these niggas, boy. Hey, look, y'all gotta come to Buffalo Exchange in Atlanta on Ponce de Leon. It's
No
in
Irish
Atlanta.
bitch.
Like we gotta pull up to Atlanta right
You
now.
Listen.
I'm
It's
down.
listen,
We talking
it's-
DMV
listen,
right now,
listen,
man. We
it's-
talking
listen,
DM
it is
motherfucking
It is
me.
enough fine women down there that I already know base is coming. So I ain't even finna address
They
that
fine,
bullshit.
but they fine, but which one is it? Which one is it?
Which one?
Which one? They fine, but she's got AIDS.
Loose brain alert. Loose brain alert. He's got AIDS.
There it is. That's the thing about the women down there.
You see a fine woman. He's got AIDS.
He's got AIDS.
Atlanta.
There it is.
But yo, Buffalo Exchange is by the worst Chipotle in the city. They have the
How the
best.
fuck you get a worse Chipotle in the city, bro?
It's the thing.
Bro,
It's the
fuck?
thing.
It's-
Bro,
Some of
it's
them be
awful.
skimping on the meat more than others. Some
Bro,
of them be
I
putting it
went
in
in
your
there.
bag and this shit's
I
all
went in
leaky
there.
and shit because they don't close the lid too tight.
I went in there.
Nah, that's not
I went in
cap.
there
You're right. That's not
at 5 p.m. Mind you, Chipotle closes at like 10. You already know that.
Nigga,
I went in there like
that's a whole
five.
shit.
I went in like 5 or 6. Yo, we ain't got no cheese. We ain't got no tortillas. We only got tacos. And, you know what I'm saying? And
What?
And you can't have. It was the meat that no one gets anyway, like a
As a
fucking
nigga that's
carnitas,
worked in the fast
but it was
food
like, yeah,
industry,
you can't have
sometimes
that.
you just be telling people you out of shit, like, because you don't feel like doing it.
I mean, like I
Like
get
at Papa
that.
John's, I
get
swear
that.
there was certain shit that we used to run out of, but not really. I just didn't like telling people we had it.
It's
Hey
like,
man, point is,
oh,
pull up
yo.
at Buffalo Exchange. I got the. If you see me with some Ralph Lauren on, it came from there. I did not buy it from the man himself. Fuck that.
Nah, yeah, that's what I was like. I felt bad 'cause I got my Von Dutch fucking.
Oh, and that's what I was thinking earlier. Is like, I'm not mad at the luxury brands existing. I'm not mad at niggas copying it. I'm just saying like it should exist in the market as a whole. Where it's like, if it's trash, yeah, don't buy it.
Facts.
Nah,
If it-
Niggas don't care though. Niggas just want that name.
Yeah, if it looks
Oh,
good,
yeah.
if it looks good and it's, you know, however so much just made by XYZ designer, yeah, cop it if you like it, but like don't
Yeah,
cop
like-
it just because the name is there. Like those Balenciagas that niggas are walking around with that look like Nike Air Monarchs.
Spaceships.
Yeah, those are garbage.
Full ball. I
Yo,
caught my Balenciaga and my
niggas,
mules.
this is the thing that
in my
blows
cart.
me about niggas that buy like all that designer shit. Is like them niggas can't fucking dress. They dress
At
like they dress
all.
like when you're 6 years
At
old and you
all.
start dressing yourself for the first
After
time,
your
and
mom
you just put
stopped.
on all your favorite shit at once, regardless of if it matches.
All
or
your
not.
brightest
It's
clothing.
just all your favorite shit all at one time.
I'm
And
copping the Simpies, boy. I'm copping the Simpy Balenciagas. You feel me? The straight slip-ons. You feel me?
Bro, like this is
Straight slip-ons.
are those
You
made out
can't
of
even-
pencil lead?
bro, I'm looking at these
Graphite?
I'm looking at these. Hang on, let me look at the price.
Nah, don't,
Bro,
because stop it. Don't look at the price.
these might as well be Aldos.
They're
Don't
like
look
an
at the price.
ashy black.
I know. Don't
These
look at the
might as
price.
well be
they're,
Aldos.
they're like an ashy
don't look
black
at-
color.
don't look at
They
the price
actually,
because they're gonna make fun
them
of me.
joints low key need a little bit of lotion. Like it ain't even.
They do need lotion.
Nah, yeah, they're not even that great.
It's just-
They're not even that. I'm taking them off.
don't. I ain't even gonna say the amount, but don't pay X amount of dollars for those.
I'd rather you
Don't pay
get the Margiela loafer.
$350.
I'd rather
Don't
you
pay
get the
$350
Margiela
for those.
loafer.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you gonna pay $350 for a shoe, get something that like I can notice when I see it. Don't get all
I don't
whites.
care. I don't care about what you
Don't
notice.
get all whites for $400. What are we doing?
They're black. You shut up.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
I'm getting the Brotherhood gym shirt for $30. Fuck the bullshit. getting the Brotherhood.
That's a
gym.
piece. That's
No,
why you
That's
do that.
fire though.
Yeah,
that's
the
that's
piece.
fire.
That's the piece.
That's fire.
Brotherhood gym. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
The mandatory DMV rapper ad lib. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah,
but what
yeah.
was it like for you, kind of like growing up in DMV? You know what I'm saying? It's different for everybody, type shit.
Growing up in the
You know,
DMV.
man, yeah. Like what's like your favorite part? You know what I'm saying? Or
don't
like,
know.
yeah, there's a lot of bullshit. Right?
I don't fucking know. Like
It's all fun.
I don't know. For me, like in the beginning of my life, I lived in like Laurel, like in the PG County part, because Laurel's like 3 different counties.
But yeah, fast. Big
But
ass
I lived there
town.
till I was like 6. But I don't know. Like my neighbors there put me on to like fucking like old Cash Money and shit.
Word, yeah.
No Limit and all that, like Silk the Shocker and like
Oh, yeah.
Wayne and
You heard
Hot
me.
Boys,
You
Cash
heard
Money.
me.
You heard me. So like I definitely draw a lot of influences from that. But as far as like DMV, I don't know.
If you don't cop this, I'm fighting you
Like-
every day, and I'm gonna go at least 3 for 7 on the week.
Okay.
Bro, the Mr. Ass. You feel me?
But,
the Mr. Ass.
I don't know. Like my favorite part of the DMV, I don't really have a favorite part. I kind of just like appreciate all of it.
That's what's up.
Cause I don't know. Yeah, like I don't really know. Like growing up here, like it's just I'm just so used to it now that it's like nothing. I don't know. I like our fucking slang. I think we have better slang than like a lot of other
Yeah, our
places.
slang is like even when you say it and you're trying to say something, the slang is still like kind of funny.
It's,
Glizzy's out here.
yeah, like our
Nah,
slang,
nigga,
like
we been saying glick.
yeah, I
bro.
know that's what I'm saying. We really put the world onto the glizzy. Like,
And it's funny because a few years ago, glizzy meant gun.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Glock.
like, yeah.
And now niggas is eating Glocks.
I'm saying no.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Eat
But
the
like,
Glock, you feel me?
you know, if you a glizzy gobbler,
if you a glizzy Glock,
if you a glizzy gobbler,
if you a glizzy
a
goblin,
glizzy goblin,
A glizzy gladiator.
a glizzy gladiator.
If you want meat patrol out here, you know what I'm saying?
If you out there gobbling Gucci glizzies, you know, do you?
do
You?
If you
Don't try to hide it when
if you
niggas
like
when
the-
niggas pull up on
if
you
you
and
like
catch
the,
you.
if
in
you
what
like
it
the
is.
crimson chin,
You
got,
know.
If you like the crimson chin, you
You
got
look
meat
that nigga
vision.
in the eye and you eat your. Okay, don't look him in the eye because you might
look a
get
nigga in
killed.
the eye when you
But
eat your
like,
glick.
And you
go
a
ahead.
serial killer.
Own
for
that shit.
Eat your glick, look a nigga
Own that shit.
tongue
What
out,
you mean?
tongue out. you
Nah,
feel me?
but yeah, I don't know. I think the slang is cool. Like, you know, I remember going to like a few little like go-go's and shit growing up. That was fun.
yeah.
Go-go's always like, it's a fun time. And that's another thing is like a lot of like certain artists from the DMV, you can hear that shit in their music.
Yeah.
Like
I wanna hear
and
more
not
personally.
and not in the way that like Wale tried, where he was actually sampling like go-go bands and trying to like throw it in the beats. Like it's just like something about the flow. Like Young Gleesh, you can easily tell that nigga came from the Go-Go's. Like the way he starts, like he gets in that pocket of his flow, and you just like you can feel it. Like you get to like bouncing around and shit. Like you in a like like Gleesh is definitely one. It's a couple others too that don't really come to mind right now, but like Gleesh is like the main one that comes to mind for me for that. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like growing up in the DMV was cool.
I feel that. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say about it too. It's like it was fine.
I don't know.
It is what it was. It is what it was.
Anything could always be better, but
Anything
I
can
mean,
always be
like, I'm not
better,
mad at what we got, like at all.
Yeah, we got potential. It's just a matter of really cultivating.
I think
it,
it's
you know
just
what I'm
a
saying?
matter of everyone coming together and supporting each other for real, which like I think is starting to happen. Like I've seen it start to happen, like
Hell yeah,
easy.
dude.
Like y'all got something going. Like last summer and everything. Like you know, we was as far as like on the artist like side of everything. Like it was a lot of niggas working together like locally. Like I said, I'm in those little like group chats and stuff with like a bunch of like artists from the area.
I'm telling
We
you,
all were doing
I know you
shows
from
and shit.
Instagram. That's gonna be the shit. I know
We
you
were
from
all
Instagram.
like doing shows and shit like with each other like around the area like so and we all know each other and shit so you know
When was your last show?
New Year's
Oh yeah.
Damn, where at?
College Park is some house. It's like a
that
house
shit,
party
yeah.
joint.
Oh
No,
my
I went-
fucking
But-
gosh,
but
those are
I-
the best ones.
But I was like
Oh my fucking
it wasn't like
Luda.
I counted as my last show because that was like my last time performing, but it was like this kid that I did a song with had a set there and just wanted to do a song that I did with him, so I just pulled up for that. And I mean, like it was cool, it was fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's the, like I said. Oh hell yeah, I miss doing shows. That's the thing I miss the most. Like still, like I just want to go do a show.
I think the way people are like approaching it in Maryland right now, by the time if you look maybe 6 to 8 months from now, we're gonna be completely back to normal.
I hope so.
People are not gonna care anymore. They're gonna
I
go
hope
in the
so.
show and be right up next to somebody.
Yeah, because I
so.
seen like a headline or whatever. It said like COVID's here to stay, but don't worry. I was like, I mean, yeah, it's like swine flu.
That's the thing. We forget.
That's
a
about
lot of people,
swine flu,
a lot of
bird
people,
flu.
a lot of people have got this or recovered. Like most people survive.
Like I
Most.
feel like I got it at some point. There's been too many niggas in the crib for real. You know what I mean?
You go to the crib. You've been a few places.
I
It's
feel like last
you
year
know,
I probably had it. I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of people
I feel
probably
like
had it
yeah.
last year and just like
I feel like
didn't know.
it's been around for
Yeah.
like probably a year.
Because there was
You know
like a
what I'm
period of time for like a month, like last year.
It's feeling like shit.
Like I felt like shit for so long, but like I just like had this weird cough for the longest time.
Oh word.
But like that was like it. Like I don't know. Like
I mean-
but they say you lose like smell and taste. I can never not taste nothing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I try like every morning. I'd be like the smell of like a flower or something.
those things could never happen to me because I'm the original man. But like, yeah,
Yeah, because
that
we're
shit's
brothers,
crazy.
bro. Brothers can get the disease.
sure.
You know how it is.
Nah, I mean,
You
the
know,
original man.
We're fine.
The original man is gonna be all right. And I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you know what I'm saying. Look. Anyway, look.
The Irish are superior people, so I'm all good.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
niggas
half-
can
I'm-
survive
I'm
on
half
potatoes and
Irish.
potatoes
Imagine,
alone.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna approach that shit.
We survive on potatoes and oppression.
Potatoes, oppression, and like one leg of pork.
Hey, still. But Purp, man, what's the future looking like for you, brother? Like, is music the end all be all for you, man, or like what's kind of like other artistic adventures you
like I
wanna do?
mentioned, like I would love to do some voice acting.
Where that's what's up.
I would, like I said, I would love to do a cartoon.
Write a cartoon.
I mean, I love music. Like I mean, I'm just doing it because it's fun for me. Like, so basically, at any point this shit stops being fun, and I don't care for it no more, then I'm just gonna fucking stop. Right. But I mean, for now, like, still having fun with it. And as far as, like I said, voice acting would be probably the number one thing I would like to do, like, outside. I thought about doing, like, stand-up at one point, but I was like...
Hey, bro.
I don't know if I could fucking do it. Because, like, I feel like I'm matter-of-factly funny. Like, I could be matter-of-factly funny, like, not just, like, trying, but, like, me sitting there trying to, like, write out some shit and have it be purposely funny. Like, I feel like if I try to force it, it's not gonna be the same.
That's the thing, bro.
But shit be happening to me. Like, shit happens to me, and I'm like, this would be a funny ass like stand up bit.
Bro, yeah, write that shit down, bro. Like, look up my man, Big J Ogerson, bro. Like, he don't
I'm
write.
hip to Big J.
Yeah, Big J don't write shit down, bro. He's a straight crowd work. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
like,
what I would do, probably.
Bro, like, yeah,
just roast niggas in the crowd,
and it'll be hilarious.
And then also be like, yo, yeah. So like, I was in Walgreens the other day.
Yeah,
like,
it'd be hilarious. Yeah. You know, bro, try that shit, bro. If you really fuck with it.
Yeah, I was contemplating.
I already said that, like, when the shows come back, I'm going on stage.
Oh yeah, bro. No, nigga, you know I'm there. You know I'm there every single joint. I'm laughing at. I will laugh aggressively at niggas in niggas' face to be like, the fuck you ain't laughing for, bro. I'll fuck you up, nigga.
I already know. I already designed, like, I already know what song I want to use, and I already know, like, what my intro's gonna be. But
you're gonna do like a Def Jam.
Nah.
Like, this one time for me, DJ.
Yo, so you remember? So it's similar to how you remember that one Dave on the Chappelle show. He was like, "Yeah, somebody so and so paid for a special, but they only paid me this much, so this is all you're getting." And it was just like him, like getting ready to go out there.
It was like a full minute. It was like him like walking out and being like,
"You want to hear what I think about the wall?
Then,
you
like,
want to think about what I think about America?"
Then he walked off.
Yeah, I want to do some shit called to Sheck West's Mindfucker, and that's gonna be the name of the shit. It's gonna be called Mindfucker.
Bro, but yeah, right. If I say write it and like just perform it for like a couple of niggas like at wrong end can see what's popping.
Bro, I'm fire. I promise I'm fire.
But let's do it. Let's do it. We in there, bro. But yeah, nigga. Since we're there, we're gonna be there, and we're gonna wrap this one up. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me?
I feel it.
About to say, motherfucking Big Boss Purp joining the River Warlord and Tommy Tynes once again, bro.
Titus Cornelius bag of chips.
Don't say my name. Say your names, you bitch.
Anyway.
Yeah, you only got two. You only got two.
Only need two.
You ain't built like me. you ain't built like me, boyo.
All your aliases talking about 17 different niggas, boy. You got 17 personalities in this motherfucker.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I don't know who I'm finna see outside when I go and smoke this blunt.
Yeah, shouldn't you then like maybe like talk me into therapy? But I don't know.
Okay, we will